Thumbs up. All right. Hello and welcome to, I believe, episode 6.
Episode 6 of the Phriend Zone.
Of the Phriend Zone. We are joined by all 3 best friends that anyone could have.
In-house.
Yes, sir. So our first, we have a lot to talk about. We obviously missed a week, which,
busy week last week.
Clearly, we're a sports podcast, and we decided not to record because sports were happening at the time.
Too many sports last week.
And
Unfortunately,
everything collapsed.
Depressing.
Yeah. So it turned out to be what I will say we missed last week, just kind of as a preemptive in memoriam for the Phillies. But to jump right in, the biggest thing that we missed, obviously, from missing a episode last week was the Eagles losing to the Broncos. First loss of the season. In my opinion, the offense looked very stagnant. Saquon does not look the same, but I do not think that is Saquon's fault.
The line is dog shit.
The line is absolutely dog shit, and I think the loss of Mekhi Becton, and obviously, with the subsequent Giants game that proved to be true as well. Landon being hurt, losing Mekhi, it'd be really nice to have Becton and Steen. My other big thing was that I wanted to get out right out of the gate is Jalen was not my issue in this game. He hasn't turned the ball over or taken that many bad sacks, really.
Not as of the Broncos game.
Yes, that's what okay. As of that game.
He's still only at 1 interception.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
But
you're not going to go through a whole season without an interception.
True. But I think overall, I just think the offense looks stagnant. That was potentially I had written down get right game, which I guess not.
Still for the Broncos?
Yes, this is the Broncos. I thought maybe
Broncos
a get right game.
Yeah, I think Broncos defense, I wouldn't have put it down as a get right game, but I mean,
what I meant was
show who you are.
Show that we're not just going to steamroll the entire league.
Okay.
Yeah. So maybe less of a get right game, but more of a that's not the right phrase. More of a
Giants should have been a get right game.
We'll
get there too.
Yes. Yeah. But I meant more like a maybe we lose this game and then we are okay, let's change things right now. Whatever, change play calling would be the major point. And
it seems to be the issue for most seasons. It's the play calling.
Yeah.
So
I guess we didn't mention his name in the line there. Are any concerns on Lane Johnson not caring anymore? Because I don't know what's happening on the right side of the ball. A lot of weird injuries coming out, and he actually called out Kevin Patula while everyone else is going out of their way to not blame. Saquon didn't blame him.
Yeah, he's not playing. He's not being a company man at the moment.
No, he's not. And I mean, I don't know.
Landon's definitely hurt. He hasn't had any get off all season.
Yep.
We get it. He had the knee thing right before the season started.
It's probably way worse than what it was deemed to be at the time.
Right.
So, yeah, I mean, the only consistent offensive lineman has been Mailata so far. I mean, excluding the injury.
Jurgens is hurt.
Even interview-wise, he's been Mailata's been blatantly truthful with everyone about everything. So,
I mean, he's Australian. I think.
I guess he is.
Yeah. He's
no other course.
They don't really. That's how they are.
360 pound in Australia. He'll tell you whatever he wants to tell you.
My sister works with a lot of Australian guys, and people in general, and she's always they just tell it how it is right away. So, which I respect.
I appreciate that.
Time, I respect that a lot. But Lane doesn't seem right. Landon doesn't look right and isn't right. Obviously,
hasn't been all year. That line, there's no push from the left side of the line.
Every single play, Steen is standing up and staring at Jalen.
Yeah, that's so annoying.
Right as the ball is about to get snapped, and then we'll turn around, and it makes it very obvious when we're going to snap the ball. We can't call it. Not that the NFL even really allows you to fake people off sides anymore, but we can't do anything because Steen is just staring at Jalen, and then we'll get down and set right when we're about to run the play.
I've never seen Beckham do that once.
I've seen guards do it occasionally because I think generally
it's every play though.
It is every play, but I think guards are generally, no offense to offensive guards, but on the offense they're probably the dumbest players out there. It's guards,
least athletic
running
for
backs.
Sure.
Well, least athletic, but I mean least amount of IQ required compared to a tackle, center and quarterback are like the highest two.
They need to know everything that's happening.
They need to know absolutely everything. A guard, you kind of really just need to know what happens in your area.
Which guy in front of me?
But I mean, why are you constantly staring at Jalen? I don't really know. I mean, he's handsome.
Maybe he's got a thing for him.
He's very handsome. But I mean, I don't know. That all jokes aside, the offensive line looks terrible. And those were all my notes about the Broncos game. My other last note. Sorry, I've been monopolizing. Let you guys talk. Outside corner 2 is obviously an issue.
We do that.
Yeah. And the weak pass rush is really, I mean,
it becomes a big issue this week.
It becomes a huge issue.
Oh, yeah. We've lost the best pass rush we had, which is sad.
Yes.
Corner 2. Corner as well.
Yep. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
We've also lost the best corner we have.
Yes. So, yeah, our 2 most weak positions, which are important positions or like needs and less positions, but more like roles.
I wish we had
very important in today's
Sway
NFL.
still.
Yeah.
What a sentence.
I wish we had Isaiah Rodgers.
I wish we had Isaiah
that's
Rodgers.
That's one we could have had.
For cheap.
For not a lot of money.
And Isaiah Rodgers not through now, but through like 3 or 4 weeks was like the defensive player of the year, and it wasn't close. Like he had the highest rated game as a defender ever.
Yeah, wasn't
by
he 100?
PFF? Yeah, because he had like a forced fumble, a fumble recovery, a pick six. And
pick six, another pick, a blocked field goal.
Yep, yeah, just like a ridiculous.
I'm not saying that would have happened here,
player.
but it would have been way better than what we got.
I mean, it would be just having another.
Adoree Jackson versus Isaiah Rodgers.
Yeah, it's not close.
Hands
Keely
down,
Ringo.
there's no.
You can throw Keely Ringo in there and Jacorean Bennett, who's done nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah, trade still doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
But I mean, Vic must like him.
Yeah.
When?
Vic likes big, like physical corners. So, but it's like Isaiah Rodgers is not that big, but he's still a very good playmaker.
Very good.
Yeah, he makes plays clearly.
He didn't play for a year, and he's still great.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah, great. This season,
This
he's
season,
been great.
you say
Yes,
he's great.
this season he's been great. But anyway, that's a very random tangent. I guess moving on to the next game, the Giants game. Before we get to the Phillies,
Can I just say, before anything, what a shit show that was?
yeah,
It was supposed to be my one bright spot of the night. It was like, oh, I can watch the Eagles beat up on the Giants, and the opposite happened.
so we'll get to the Phillies, but all day I or really not even all day. If you ask the people that had come in the 2 days before,
It was the inevitable.
I had said multiple times that I think we were going to lose if we won. Yes, we were going to lose.
For the Giants, you're talking about the Phillies.
We're
I'm
talking about the Phillies right now.
Okay.
So I'm saying that I thought we were going to lose the Phillies game, but I was like, well, at least we have the game against the Giants. And I kind of just took it for granted because sometimes
As
it's
you
very
should.
easy these days, especially with the Eagles offense and how ridiculous our roster is. I really do think it is. I mean, it's the best offense in the NFL roster-wise by far. Roster-wise, without
Okay.
play calling, by far. And it's probably the best 54-man roster in the NFL right now. If not, it's easily top 3. But play calling has been really bad, and I think that really showed out in the Giants game.
Oh, yeah.
I think we couldn't run the ball. We couldn't stop the run. Clearly, we couldn't stop the run. Cam Skadboo just
Don't even really blame the defense because they're
they're very hurt and
Yes,
they
they're
suck.
hurt.
And
And
frankly, last year I explained to a regular that we have that isn't like he used to be a really big fan, but like isn't really a big fan anymore. I explained to him because he was like, it was a few weeks ago and we lost to the Broncos. And I was like, well, we lost to like a good team. He's like, well, it's a good team then, right? And I was like,
Good
well,
defense.
good defense, but our offense just hasn't looked right. And then when after this last game, he goes, what happened, man? I thought you said you were going to win that game. And I was like, I thought we were, but I just think that our defense is not our strength, obviously. Our defense is just supposed to hold it over until our offense can be our offense, be Saquon, Jalen Hurts, A.J. Brown, Devontae Smith.
Jalen Carter being out Thursday night changed a lot of things.
That's true.
And we saw that the Thursday night against Dallas when he was
That is true.
kicked out of the game early.
That is true.
Was that a Thursday night game also?
Against Dallas, to
Yeah,
start
because
the
it was
season.
the first game of the
Oh, yeah, it
season.
was.
Yeah, season
shit.
opener. Yeah. But yeah, no, that's true. That's very true. But I think in general, the pass rush and the outside corner position is our biggest weakness. And Jalen Carter absolutely contributes to that. If he's not in,
They've even started putting DeJean outside.
Yeah, which I don't hate. If it's going to be,
if you need to do it, you got to do it.
If you got to do it, and frankly, I don't know. Who knows? But
there's this guy,
I trust Vic.
Chauncey. He's out there again.
Howie hates him.
That Howie definitely hates him.
For whatever reason.
You don't have to pay him any money to bring him onto the roster again.
No, I'm pro bring Chauncey back. Every time Chauncey's on our team, I don't know, it brings some kind of attitude.
He makes plays.
We go to the NFC Championship game. That's what happens.
He makes plays. In
the one time,
in my opinion.
That's a side note. I'm sorry.
No. I mean, that is
Howie's issue with.
What other free agents are still available outside of
Justin Simmons?
Justin Simmons still hasn't signed.
So why don't we pick up Justin Simmons, who could probably? Well, I guess then you're just adding another safety. We need someone who can run a slot corner.
They want Makuba to take the
mantle, but that makes sense. And Reed is the other, but you need a guy that can play like a slot corner and then slide Coop out to outside corner because Coop can do anything, I believe, in the secondary.
Coop can do anything.
He won't.
Yeah.
God, how is he just not? I don't understand. Justin Simmons is like
legit,
a legitimate talent,
and
he's played in Vic Fangio's system. Vic likes him. It seems
he balled out in Vic Fangio's system.
Is Howie trying to not win this year?
No, that's not Howie Roseman.
Okay, well then why did he not upgrade?
Howie Roseman might be trying. There might be like cap things that we don't understand. I'm not really like. I don't even know.
Everybody's saying on the other podcast I listen to, like, oh, he's just waiting for 2026 because he's going to re-sign a bunch of people, which is, I can see.
Yeah.
Jalen Carter.
I know they're like cap penalties for signing free agents. They're like small, but like eventually they're going to add up. And I know whatever.
And I understand you couldn't sign Milton Williams. He made too much money.
Yeah, that made sense.
That Patriots contract's ridiculous.
I didn't get that lost. Yeah,
that's fine.
Knew
he was.
But Josh Sweat would have looked real nice right now.
Isaiah Rodgers would have looked really nice. Josh Sweat would have.
I wish they could have got off the Bryce Huff money earlier in the offseason. You could have either brought back Hassan Reddick before he signed with Tampa Bay,
for what amount of money?
$7 million, I think, for 1 year, or you could have re-signed Josh Sweat, who went to San Fran?
No, Arizona.
Yeah.
Like Jonathan Gannon.
Sucking off his buddy Jonathan Gannon.
Wow.
Yeah, that guy's not gonna have a job for much longer.
Yeah, he's gonna get fired.
Thank you,
Kyler Murray. No culture, and Kyler Murray is Kyler Murray's
the whole DeMarcado thing.
That's true, but
he hit somebody, right? Is that the guy?
Yeah, but I mean that is football.
Rudy's making a big deal.
My coaches hit my shoulder pads before.
They're like, oh, he hit him, and it was just like, it wasn't.
Well, I think it's the added. You haven't done fucking shit, man.
He hasn't.
Like you haven't done anything
to
earn that
since
2022. So this is his third year.
Yeah. And I mean, again, Kyler Murray gets the least amount of flack as a number one overall pick that any number one overall pick I've ever heard. Like, think about the amount of flack that Trevor Lawrence gets, which still is not that much compared to other people, but it's way less than Kyler Murray gets. Like nothing. He gets absolutely no shit, and he has been mid.
Yeah. Mac Jones looked better in that offense.
Right?
Which continued over to San Francisco.
Yeah. Yes.
But that's besides the point.
Anyway. Blaine Gabbert looked better in that fucking offense. Anyway.
They made an AFC championship game.
So the other big, obviously the biggest loss on Thursday, and we hinted at it, but the Phillies. The Phillies lost.
Who didn't see that one coming?
So I think we all knew and we all talked about how they were going to lose this series after the first two games, but I think that there was obviously there's always like a hope with that set of bats, and
my thought was they were going to win that game but then lose at home because that's what they would do.
So I again, as I said earlier, I kind of had resigned myself to the idea that they were going to lose that night. I was going into that day thinking, well, we're going to lose, but like
the way they lost, though.
The way they lost really made it terrible because it was like we had a chance. We had more than a chance. We were in overtime. one.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay.
With what?
And why didn't
Three.
Kirkering go to first base or try to go to first base or maybe at least
Maybe.
throw better?
Yeah.
I mean, that play's fucked up, but it's not Kirkering's fault.
The
It's
No,
game's
no,
not-
no.
The game is not
Shouldn't
Way
have, shouldn't have
before.
walked Ohtani, in my opinion. He was what, 3 and whatever?
Like 1 for 17 with 11 Ks. Like,
Yeah.
go after him.
Yes. Go
If
after
I
him.
would rather have lost to Otani hitting like a walk-off
Oh, yeah.
bomb
No,
Yeah.
I would have been like,
than
okay.
the way we lost.
That's
Yes.
the way we should have lost.
Yeah.
That's how we're going to lose.
I 100% agree, especially when he's 1 for 17 up to that point. So,
Anyway, fuck us all.
not that Kirkering is anything, didn't, whatever, of all the pitchers, he wasn't great, but the hitting is the real issue.
No, that's 1 run in a do or die game.
I mean, Bryce swinging for the fucking fence. I don't,
Our top 3 did nothing.
nothing.
I love Bryce Harper.
Yeah.
And I've said in the past that I don't care what he does for the rest of his contract, but like
She care a little bit.
he spent his entire postseason trying to get another signature moment where all he had to do was hit the fucking ball.
So as the
a
kids
lot of
would call
times.
it was aura farming, trying to get a lot of aura.
That's not 6'7"? What the fuck 6'7"?
6'7" is very, very hard to explain.
Okay, we'll do that off camera.
It's like a 7, 8, 9 kind of. But no, Bryce was trying to aura farm a little, like trying to have a moment. And I don't really think that worked. Schwarber and Trey both were bad. Trey has been such a weird signing since we signed him.
He's been not what he was.
He was terrible to start, and then obviously they came back from
Back
that.
for him.
Yeah,
He
we
did
all
all
clapped
right.
for him, and then he got
And
excited.
this
He
year
got
he
happy.
did pretty good.
And then he was
But
one of the
So-
front
Not in the
runners
big
for
spots.
National League. Didn't he lead the National League in hits? for,
Batting
like-
title. He won the National League batting
Yes,
title.
Yeah,
He probably could have won an MVP if he didn't have all
Yes.
the injuries this year.
yeah.
But wasn't it you that said he does all his numbers when it doesn't really matter?
Well, I would have yelled about this a lot more last week, but I've calmed down, I guess.
Okay.
I think ultimately, so the last 2 seasons, there's been a lot of talk about getting the bye since the playoff format
I don't want
changed.
the buy. It doesn't do any of it.
But in the last 2 years, the only team that hasn't won the bye is the Phillies, both years. Every other team with the bye has moved on to the CS.
Oh,
So I don't know if it's a Kevin Long problem. I don't know if it's a Phillies players problem,
Rob
but
Thompson.
like, I mean, yeah, a Rob Thompson
oh,
problem.
Mr. Rob Thompson.
They're
came
not
back.
they're not mentally strong enough to have the bye because we had all these hot bats going to the end of the season, did not carry over to the NLDS, and I just think so. All right, so we can go to that. The problem with already guaranteeing that Rob Thompson's job is safe is you're blaming the players. So I have to imagine some players are going to be moved, or that's going to be the issue.
Cassidy.
Well, no, Cassie's going to be moved, but I've heard they keep hinting at big contracts going to be moved. You're not going to move off Bryce.
Who?
Are you going to move Trey?
Who's going to take him?
It's a long contract left, and that's a lot of money owed. So I don't know. I just don't.
Bryce?
I don't understand how you can
Not moving on.
I don't know how you can look at it and say Rob got all the. You wish, dude. You wish.
I do
That
wish.
was so-
Oh my god.
But like honestly, I don't know how you can look at how you can look at the regular season and be like Rob gets all these wins, and then you look at the postseason and then go, "Oh, these fucking players suck." Like Rob makes questionable decisions with the lineups and when he pulls pitchers in the postseason. He's done it the last 2 years, and I just don't know how you can blame everything on the pitchers or on the players for the postseason, and then just be like, "Oh no, Rob's fine." Like
Rob's not fine.
the roster is built to win now. Not now. It was
Not
built to win
now.
the last 3 years.
It was built to win
You need another voice
last week.
above.
Literally.
If you think Dave's the guy who's going to get you players, fine. You need some guy behind the bench that knows how to get what he needs out of the players to move on.
Feel like
It's just been fucking hard. Like 22 was so fun because we had
And
no right doing anything we did in 22.
that worked in 22 because Girardi was such a fuckhead.
Yeah, he got fired, and then Rob took us on this magical run.
Yeah, and
23, you should have went back, but you had Kimbrel, and then you had this like stupid left-right lineup fucking mentality that you had, and then you lost 2 games at home. But you know what? I forgot. It's the fans' fault. We don't need to go on that tangent because it's going to be a long podcast as it goes. Fuck Nick Castellanos for that. That's why he's not coming back next year.
That
Doesn't
and
wanna
just
come back.
generally
Also,
being
fuck
a
him.
fucking
Who cares?
idiot. Have you ever listened to an interview with him? The guy can. I'm surprised
His-
he can read. Fuck him.
His team was winning at the time when that interview happened, and he only gave a shit about himself not playing.
He's a space cadet. I'm tired of that guy, and
Which I respect, but like fucking show up when you do
Wasted-
get to play.
His money.
He plays golf.
He wasted our money or the Phillies' money. He was supposed to be a 300 hitter, fucking power guy.
Yeah.
He came
50,
here-
50 doubles a season.
He came here, and turned into shit.
The season with the Reds. I mean, he looked.
Moving forward, Rob Thompson seems to be staying.
Seems like it.
I will run through the list of pending Phillies free agents, and you tell me who needs to stay, who needs to go,
Who
or
needs to stay or who will stay?
either or, whatever you want to say.
Your opinion.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, JT Realmuto.
Unfortunately, needs to stay.
There's no plan at catcher. They absolutely have
Yeah,
to re-sign
they have to
I
JT.
would agree.
Probably at least a 2-year contract.
I would say 2 years would be ideal, but he will probably want 3. I would imagine for security.
Because he's like the guy who's thumping the table for the position.
And he is I think he ideally for him, he wants to retire pretty soon. I don't think it's gonna, it's not a surprise that like the hitting has
2-3
never
years.
really been there too much. I mean,
You don't think Marshawn's going to take over?
No.
I don't think Marshawn's the guy. Like, you can't go into a season being
Marshawn
like,
looks
this
like
is
a-
our guy.
Marshawn
No,
looks like an
I'm just
idiot.
being an idiot.
Yeah, he looked like whatever. Good for him.
I don't mind Marshawn. Like, I like Marshawn more than Stubbs as like the backup
Yeah,
catcher.
oh, I
Yeah.
agree.
He's
but
got
yeah,
more.
But I wouldn't go in
He
it
has
with
more
like,
upside.
this is
He
my
can't be a
everyday
starter.
catcher.
He can't be a starter. So
So you have to sign JT.
I say sign JT.
All right.
We're all in agreement.
This one's going to be tough. Kyle Schwarber. He's recently come out and once
Kind of,
5 years, $30 million a year for a designated hitter.
You can't.
He's not going to hit 56 home runs again.
No.
In my
Once
mind,
he gets paid.
all right, I'll preface this. Kyle Schwarber is like an all-time Philly in my mind at this point. You can't pay a dude $30 million a year
Wait,
to
how old
be a
is he right now?
DH. 33.
Yeah, now.
So he'll be 38 when the contract's up.
Yeah, you can't pay him $30 million a year to hit like
How old-
probably
What's he gonna have?
30 to
One more.
33 as well.
What's he going to have? One more Kyle Schwarber season, maybe?
Not 56 home
32?
runs, dude. 30 to 40,
No,
I would expect.
But I mean, like a Kyle Schwarber type season.
Yeah.
He's going to have 1 or 2 more of those, and then
I could see him having
you're
like
paying $30
42
million
home
for a
runs.
guy who probably can't walk.
Like, I love the dude, but like, unless he gets a hometown discount, I don't think.
It doesn't. But
You
it
can't
doesn't
pay that
sound like
guy
he's coming
$30
back
million a year.
once
Yeah,
he's
I
I think,
don't
you
back.
let
think
I think you let Schwarber walk, which Schwarber is a kind of a journeyman anyway. If you think about it, like he won one with the Cubs, he was with the Nationals for a little bit. He was with us and very good. I think
Red Sox?
Red Sox, yeah. I
He'll
think
go
he
somewhere. He'll probably go to the Dodgers.
Very well.
Well, like, that's like what he is right now. He's like a missing piece for someone.
Yes,
He's going to go to the fucking Braves and terrorize us for
I
5
was gonna
years. And that's going to be
say
Mets,
terrible.
but yeah,
Can we just
that's-
throw him
yeah.
at?
Yeah, Mets would be terrible
Mets,
too.
I think Mets, I could see that, which would be horrible. But God, I hope
He's like a missing piece right now. He's not like
don't let him go to any New York
A cog.
or fucking.
We have a team full of missing pieces.
I hope the Marlins pay him a big bag to do nothing, so he can
What's the
retire
next-
in Florida.
well, he's definitely going to go for a contender.
Oh,
like,
for
there's no
sure.
way he's not.
I'm just
He's title chasing right
being
now.
theoretical. I hope that the Marlins offer him 5 years, 35 a year, so he can.
So we all agree Schwarber's not coming back.
I don't think so.
Not if I had.
I would like
say
it, but not towards the end of
Not
it.
for that amount of money.
Towards the end of it, I'm like,
Yeah,
2
you could,
years,
you could
30
get
million
maybe
a year. Give me that.
they have so many old players on their
3
team
years,
that have
30 million a year, maybe 5.
9, 8 years
you
left.
could get a starting pitcher. You could get a first baseman.
Definitely gonna
I've
need
seen
this
Pete
guy.
Alonso's name thrown around. I don't fucking
Fuck
want him,
that.
but I've
I
seen
don't want
a lot of people talking about
Alonso's
him.
a choker, just like what we have already.
Pete Alonso's going to get you the same amount of home runs in the season that Kyle Schwarber would. And he could play first base, and you could move Bryce either to right field or DH
Does
him.
Bryce want to go back to right field?
He said he would.
Okay. I also have a little issue with Bryce because he's just very needy.
I get
It
that.
seems. It's my way. Sign
Yeah.
this guy.
Yeah, I
Didn't work
agree.
out. Oh well.
Kind of. Bryce Harper. This is a weird take, maybe, but Bryce Harper sometimes
Bryce Harper
gives
is GM, not
me
good.
Aaron Rodgers kind of vibes.
A little bit. Yeah, I want my new contract.
Like
Even
kind
though
of
I
a
have, like, 12 years left.
a little aloof, maybe is the word. Like a little like I don't know.
Are you going to be normal?
I guess, but I feel like when you brought him in 2019, maybe that's what was promised to him, like that he would have input on
That's fair.
guys coming in. Because like back then, it was like him and Reese Hoskins.
We had nothing.
And your favorite.
Aaron fucking Nola?
Yes.
My boy Odubel, kind of on the cusp.
Was he still in the team then?
Yeah. But moving on pending Phillies free agents, I would love if they could find a way to bring this gentleman back, but I don't think it's going to happen. Ranger Suarez.
I love that man. I'm getting a Suarez jersey because what he did that one night recently, the playoffs.
Whenever you get one, could you get me one as well? Because I'll Venmo you.
Oh.
Cool is not cold, but Ranger Suarez has ice in his veins. My man. No moment's ever too big for him. It doesn't. If you could start him, you can bring him out of the bullpen. You can have him close the game. He doesn't give a fuck.
Even if he fucks up, it seems like he doesn't give a fuck.
Do you remember that he closed the NLCS?
Yes.
Yes. He put us into the fucking World Series in 2022.
And shut that down.
He'll do whatever you need. But Scott Boras is his agent, and there's no way we're going to pay him what Scott Boras wants him to stay.
Somebody will pay him. He'll be a Dodger.
He'll be a fucking Dodger or a Met. And it's gonna fucking suck.
He can't be a Met.
He'll be somewhere. It's gonna wherever he goes. Wherever he goes, it's gonna suck. He will be somewhere. Wherever he goes, it's gonna suck. If he stays in Philly, I will be shocked. I will be awed.
I'll be so excited.
Shock and awe.
But like, there's no way.
No. What's next?
Well,
there's serious about that. If you're buying a Ranger jersey, what's going on?
Eventually.
I might get one now, honestly, now that we're talking about it.
All right, next couple are pretty easy. Max Kepler was here on a 1 year deal.
1 year deal.
Cut. Max Kepler was here on a 1 year deal.
1 year deal.
I mean, my man, you turn it on at the end of the season, but like, no, thank you.
Nope.
Justin Crawford's in the wings, and he's ready to come up.
32.
Goodbye.
Oh yeah,
Max
it's probably true too, but that's a podcast for another day.
Goodbye, Max Kepler.
The podcast.
Next one.
Because we're all shit.
Jordan Romano. Bye.
What do you mean?
Sign him.
If you find another MLB contract, may God have mercy on the soul of the team that signs you.
Sign him to a max deal for 7 years.
7 years.
No, cut Romano.
Jordan Romano.
So Jordan Romano, I would say
bye.
Cut him.
Bye, Jordan Romano.
Bye.
May God have mercy on the souls of any team that signs you.
What's next?
Ooh, one of my personal favorites.
Avocado.
Avocado. No, Mr. High Sox himself, David Robertson.
Gone. He'll be back though.
We needed to sign him so bad because he had been on the couch for half a season, and no MLB team wanted to sign him.
No, here's the thing.
David Robertson.
The Phillies are going to do what they do every year.
I hope he's gone.
They're going to wait till like towards the end of the season. They're re-signing him. He'll be here.
If I had to guess what would happen, we'll probably re-sign him. But if I had to say,
we'll let him go and we'll sign him again in like July, August, because no one else wants him.
Yep.
So next one, kind of sad because he's a local product. I can't imagine he'll be back. Tim Meza went to North.
Who that is.
He went to North Penn and then he went to not Millersville. Kutztown. Yep.
That's the other one that I know.
Yep.
Kutztown.
So local product all around. Don't think he'll be back.
Shout out, but he will not be back. I hope he gets signed to another deal.
I'm from PV, so fuck North Penn.
Next guy, last minute, like throw whatever at the wall to see what sticks. Walker Buehler. No way he comes back.
Nah.
I agree. Yeah, who cares? Why? Yeah.
We picked him up at like Boston's trash, and we're like, oh, let's see what he has left in the tank.
And it was nothing.
Yeah,
nothing. And then Lou Trevino.
I don't know who it is. Gone.
Yeah.
Out of the bullpen, probably gone.
Who did we keep? JT.
JT out of all. We would want Ranger, but we don't think Ranger's coming.
So we kept JT out of everybody.
Yeah. Want Ranger, don't think we see it happening.
Yeah. Well, that sounds like wins next year.
I'm okay with keeping Schwarber. For the price, I just don't see why.
But why not just pay Ranger if you have all that money?
And then two guys who have team control. Well, Jose Alvarado has a team option that's just a team option.
Jose Avocado.
Yeah, Jose Avocado.
Bring him back, please.
He's
Bring that
Give him all the coffee he wants.
beast back. He's awesome.
and make sure he's as skinny as he needs to be without taking anything that's off the fucking do not use list.
I love Alvarado, or as Josh calls him, Avocado. Bring him back.
I guess my only thing would be like, does Alvarado still have a place with Duran now in the bullpen for like probably 2 more years?
Yeah, but I don't hate Alvarado like 6 to 8.
So you have Alvarado and you
7
have
to 8.
Strom,
Strom's fine.
and Duran's a righty. So
Strom's fine though.
I guess situationally you can figure out what you're doing.
Yeah.
Strom could be the setup for whoever.
Yeah.
Really.
And you have either or to close, or you could have Alvarado set up for Duran as long as it's a short setup. Like Alvarado's not pitching like 5th inning to 8th inning, but like he could throw 2.
Right. And then, I mean, we can kick around for a little minute, a couple minutes, because Josh doesn't put on this last name. I guess you just look around and you like wonder, like, if the Phillies do move a big contract, like, what are they looking for? You can move Bohm. You have Aiden Miller in the wings.
That would be great. I would love moving Bohm.
You can move.
I don't think Bohm has progressed to the point that I wanted him to.
I guess you could say you could move Marsh, but that would bring up the next name that I'm going to bring up. You got Justin Crawford waiting. He could play probably anywhere in the outfield.
Who's gonna give anything for Marsh? That's my like.
I don't think Marsh is a big contract. Like we traded for him.
Yeah, that's true. We didn't. Yeah.
From the Angels, and he's just kind of been here ever since.
I mean, Marsh is a fine piece if he's a small contract.
I like Marsh.
That's another guy who was like hot, but like couldn't keep it going throughout.
Sorry, guys.
He had a terrible series. Terrible series.
Yeah.
I mean, offensively, the only guy who had like a really good series was
Bader.
JT.
Oh yeah. I mean, Bader
was
outside of
injured
injury. Injury wise.
All right, well, that's the next name I'm bringing up. He's the last of the team options.
Bring him back.
He is a mutual team option,
Yeah, I
so
don't
he
think
has
he's gonna come back.
to agree if the team also wants him to come
But
back.
I'd like him to do that.
Well, how much money is it?
I don't know what the number would be.
Okay.
It seems like he doesn't want to come back.
I did see that he said that like getting dealt here was like
Good.
really good for him.
Yeah, he looked great. He played. Dude, he
fixed center
balls
field.
off. Yeah.
Yeah, so like if he could stay, that'd be awesome.
Yeah.
I would whatever. Keep.
I don't care if he wears
Keep-
this.
So if he can be an everyday outfielder, you have to imagine. Well,
Pretend it's for breast cancer.
if it's not the Phillies, you got to imagine Justin Crawford's up sometime next year, if not starting
so.
the year.
When are we going to bring him up? If not next year.
Ever.
Broke the record for batting average, but apparently only hits ground balls.
Can
Who
you
cares?
just bring him up?
I watched a lot of other guys hit ground balls all season, so
Yeah. Who cares?
Also,
okay
can
with
we
it.
just bring him up and see what he does?
Yes.
right.
Yes.
What the fuck are we going to? Oh, you're going to hurt his confidence. He's a fucking grown-ass man.
Yeah. At
This is
point,
what his dream is, to
yes,
be here.
Let him live his dream out.
Fucking bring him up and let's see what he does. Because our shit in the outfield is shit, other than, like, Bader.
Vader, I hardly know her.
So I guess that would be you get rid of Marsh, you get rid of Castellanos.
I like Marsh.
You let Bader be your everyday center fielder.
Yeah.
You let Crawford play left,
Yes.
and then Harper goes back to right.
Interesting.
But doesn't he have, like, back issues and shit?
Isn't Sosa up for a deal?
So Sosa's here for I think at least 2 more years.
So,
Because he could be a rotational backup outfielder.
I mean,
is he good at it, though?
No.
he
but
played
he's-
left field once. He robbed a home run this year,
Okay.
Yeah.
That's right.
and then him and Rojas watched the ball drop in between them.
Yep. So, yep.
Same
what
game.
happens with Rojas?
I mean, the Phillies are great at getting these like super fast outfield players
They can't.
who can't hit.
Yeah.
Roman
Not
Quinn.
Jason Bourne, Michael
Yeah,
Bourne.
Roman Quinn.
Michael Bourne, Roman Quinn.
Jason Bourne.
That's not
Michael
the guy.
Bourne, though. No, Michael
But no, now I
Bourne.
kind of
That's a
want.
good name.
Now I kind of want to go home and watch a Bourne movie.
Yeah.
Uh,
Great.
yeah,
They are
Michael
good
Bourne,
movies.
Roman Quinn.
Roman Quinn's
Oh, I remember
The-
Rowan Quinn. He was dog shit.
The only
fast
thing Rojas has for him is like he's actually good defensively.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I like him on the team in the defensive role.
So, all right, if you want to bring him up and let him play right field, and then you move
Harp to first
Harp
again.
to DH, and then maybe you get a first baseman with a bat.
Can we bring Reese back?
Yeah, there we go.
I don't
Except
want
he didn't have a
Alonso.
good
I don't want Alonso.
No, but I want Reese Hoskins.
I'm okay bringing Hoskins back, but then like
Didn't he not have a good
it's like a
season?
defensive liability. The funny thing about Reese Hoskins is like the Brewers were the hottest team in baseball for like a long time, and that started when Hoskins got hurt, and like that's just odd. And then he was like eligible to come off the IR, and they didn't bring him back. So I don't know. They see him every day. I don't.
Yeah, I don't.
Well, the Phillies saw him every day too and let him go.
That's true.
And I don't know shit about baseball, but
He did
They
give up
do.
that hit in one of those playoff games.
yeah. I love Reese.
He did something
But
defensively. I
I
can't
don't
remember
really
exactly because I'm an idiot. I'm stupid.
Yeah, I don't know.
But we'll see. There's a lot of time speculated about the Phillies. I'm glad we didn't podcast last week because I've just been like screaming
I would have
I
loved
think it
that.
would have been
That would've
really
been
from the
entertaining.
rooftops.
Well, yeah. Maybe entertaining for us, but not so much for the listener.
The listener. You think you got one?
Like 10,
This week we will.
maybe.
But yeah, I guess moving on from the Phillies, the Flyers have started.
There you go.
good.
You were at a game.
Oh yeah, it was at a game.
I'm gonna pee while you talk about the Flyers.
All right.
Do it.
Well, yeah. So another part of that fucking eventful Thursday was the Flyers had their season opener and lost to the defending Stanley Cup champions. They were in Florida watching their Stanley Cup banner go up against a former Flyers player, Sergei Bobrovsky.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they lost that game 2-1, and then the rough schedule to start the season. They went out to Carolina, still on the road. Took that game to overtime. Proceeded to look like they had won the game. Got the game-winning goal called back because of a kind of like chintzy goaltender interference call because we're Philadelphia and we wear orange and like that's always a penalty.
Yeah.
But you don't get penalties called for you. Bobby Brink scored a goal, and then they called it back, obviously, like I said. And then about 15 seconds later, Carolina came back down the ice and scored a game-winner goal. So they came home to have their home opener on Monday again against the defending Stanley Cup champion Florida Panthers.
Are you?
And I was there in attendance for this game. A lot of juice, a lot of crowd investment in this team, which was good to see. I don't know, like, if the Sixers still catch that kind of, like,
No, Sixers,
mojo from the
I don't know
crowd.
about the Sixers, but they have no juice.
I'll have to wait till Curtis gets back, but, like, a lot of juice coming from the crowd. They looked the Flyers right now can roll 4 lines of guys. They all look great.
4 big lines.
Zegras has been called soft other places he has been, and he made one of the like toughest plays I've ever seen Monday night. He fought off 2 guys on Florida. One dude is like $100 million contract guy. Made a blind pass like behind the net. I don't know if you guys saw this play. I don't want to see the copyright struck again.
No.
I'll show you.
I mean, we didn't get struck. We just say like, hey,
Got demonetized.
we don't have any money coming in.
Wow.
So yeah, you take that. You take that NFL.
They were just like, hey, you're allowed to share this, but it's copyright. That's basically what they said.
Oh.
It didn't take anything down. It didn't change anything. We don't make any money. Thank you.
Yeah.
One day.
All right.
Either way, I'll show you guys the playoff camera. But like pretty much blind pass across the middle of the ice to Couturier, who had
I know that name.
2 goals and 2 assists. Should have had a hat trick, but just couldn't make it happen with the empty net at the end of the night.
So you're saying the Cooter did pretty good.
The Cooter is always good. He's got the big C on his jersey. We all know. We all know what that means. So yeah, moving forward, the Flyers will not disappoint me because I know who they are.
Yeah, you know.
That's why I love
Will
winter
they make the
sports.
playoffs this year?
But they won't. No, they will make a push like they will make the playoffs.
And you're going to get happy about it, right?
Right, and they will not. but we can keep moving and save this for another podcast. One of my favorite defensemen, Emil Andre. He's pretty much like a perpetual spark plug. Like I don't know what the crossover for like a Sixers player would be. I think Tyrese Maxey, like that dude never stops moving, always creates opportunities.
Yeah.
On the court.
Yeah.
Yeah, Emil Andre is a defenseman who does that.
Would Allen Iverson be a good comp?
That's too much.
I mean, not that talented, but like that type of player.
Like when he's on the ice,
Lou Williams.
Lou Will.
Is he the Lou Williams of?
I don't know. You tell me.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
So he's probably like a bottom line defenseman, but like has the upside of like creating offensive.
Like a very diet Allen Iverson in terms of
could he be sixth man of the year?
Is like really solid at defense, but like can also create offense in a way that like other defensemen cannot.
Maybe not Maxey. I don't know. Very solid defensively. Maxey's like
Andre Iguodala.
Yeah, that's a better comparison. Andre Iguodala was a really good defender. Anyway, either way, doesn't really matter.
We're just
whatever gets you guys to understand how good Emil Andre is.
I don't know anything.
Different games. Yes.
He's like I would call him a point guard.
Mm-hmm.
You're a point guard.
A defensive point guard.
That's what I'm doing right now. Yes.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
Like an offensive defenseman.
Okay.
He can create
That's like
offense.
Draymond Green.
He's like very comfortable, like leading the rush, like
Yes.
as a center.
Yeah.
But then they're like giving him up to go back to the AHL for like a guy who's just like defensively sound, which is fine. But like, why wouldn't you want that upside on like a third line defenseman? Right.
Is he a younger guy?
Yeah, like he just came on the team last year.
All right, so why don't we just like see what he does?
Yeah, higher upside, younger. Why not keep him?
Yeah, like why not let him play with the big boys? See what he has.
I'm with you on this.
That's how I feel about Justin Crawford, Jason. Crawford.
I mean, I agree there too.
Justin Crawford.
Yeah. I agree. Just hearing about him, he sounds a lot more fun. Switching to, or I guess transitioning towards the NBA, the 76ers. If as long as you were done with the Flyers, and if you had any other.
Oh yeah, we're good. I didn't want to transition to college football because like I didn't want to hog that much time.
Yeah, we can. I mean, we can do.
We're only
all over the
43 minutes in, so
yeah, it's actually not. I mean, I feel like.
Well, I didn't want to go back to back, so we can go to the Sixers.
Yeah, let's do Sixers real quick, and then we can talk college football. So the Sixers.
Maybe I'll talk college hockey before.
Yeah, honestly, the Sixers are 3 out of 4 games through their preseason. They lost. They went 0-2 to the Knicks in Abu Dhabi. The shooting looked really bad. None of the big names have played, like Embiid, Paul George haven't played.
Edgecombe hasn't even played, right?
Edgecombe played in the He played in one of the games. Yeah, he played in the opener. He played in the first game.
I know they said he hurt something.
This is the first round pick. Right?
But
they're third overall.
Did he actually hurt something, or did he
Edgecombe.
hurt something?
I think he actually might. Like NBA, they're paused, but they're so like tall, like long and like rangy that they always get hurt. Kind of like for a little bit, like they're always going to miss like 10-ish games.
But how come it's always the Sixers that get the guy that?
Oh, I don't. Yeah, that's fair, but it's a fair point. But VJ Edgecombe was our
It's not a good
third.
look, that's all I'm saying.
That's true. He was our third overall pick. The Generator is his nickname so far because he lived off of Generator. His mom was a immigrant, a legal immigrant who came over and worked her ass off. So now he's here and he
Good for her. Man.
Yeah.
This story makes me want to like him so much.
I know he seems like such
He's got
a cool
a great last
guy.
name too.
Yeah, Edgecombe is a great name.
It's good OnlyFans name.
I guess so. Yeah. If basketball doesn't work out, but no, he looked really solid. Maxey looked really good. So the Abu Dhabi games were a little ridiculous. It was mostly like it's if you think about football preseason, the first 2 games, it's like mostly the guys who are going to get cut play. So that was kind of like those games, whatever. But then the game against the Magic, we lost, but it's expected. The Magic are low key, which is really funny to say. I'm sure for you guys who haven't followed basketball for like 10 years, but have heard about how bad the Magic have been. The Magic are actually going to be good this year. They had Paolo Banchero was a number 1 overall pick a few years ago. He's like
I feel like I remember that. But
Duke guy, LeBron-esque type of guy, and he played in the preseason. So it's like, what are you going to – I don't know. We had no Paul George, no Embiid. Maxey looked good. Starters look good. The season starts in Boston next week. Next Wednesday, we play on the 22nd. That's our season opener. And then I believe the home opener is against the Hornets. It is on Saturday. So
Are you going to that? What?
I might buy. Well, it depends. Wait, no, I think it depends on my work schedule.
Sure.
I'll think about that off camera. But I am not going
Okay.
to that because I will be in middle of Pennsylvania for a first birthday party for my cousin's kid. But I might go to I'm going to go to an early season game.
Should we all go?
We should go. We should definitely.
I've never been to an NBA game.
I also
We
have
should
never been
definitely
to an NBA.
Oh, then we should
I
definitely.
can't think
go.
of anything more terrible to do with my
I
life.
also
Wow,
But let's do it.
hockey
Will
exists, but
Joel Embiid
Bro!
be playing.
All right, we'll all do a Flyers
There you
game
go.
and a Sixers game, and you
There
can
you
tell
go.
me which was better.
well,
And then
I know what I'm
going
going
to
to
game
pick. But
together. If we all have
We
seven
definitely
We're
rounds.
gonna, we're gonna say we need $8,000.
yes.
Mm,
But anyway, the Sixers looked.
talk
How the
about
Sixers
for the
looked.
box.
Well,
Not for the box, but okay.
we will see how the Sixers looked. The Sixers are going to be the Sixers. So that's all I really have to say.
Is Embiid gonna play at all?
Yeah, this season, yeah, for sure.
When?
Good question. Very good question. We will
Is Paul
see.
George gonna play?
Yes, a lot sooner than than Embiid will play. But
But not really though.
but he's
right?
not. It's not going to be good.
So we're just gonna like hang on to McCain and Maxey and Edgecombe.
Yes,
But isn't McCain hurt
McCain's
again?
already hurt. So yeah.
And also Edgecombe is hurt.
Edgecomb's like something.
So
McCain's
it's-
actually
it's-
hurt.
So it's looking like a Sixers season, right?
Exactly. So we're probably not going to make the playoffs unless
So do we get a good draft pick next year?
we'll get another good draft pick. I
Or
think
are we
there
gonna get a
is
draft
some
pick that doesn't really
weird-
matter?
I think there is some weird thing with our pick next year because the Thunder
That's right.
didn't get their pick this year. So it's like next year, if we don't have a top 10 pick, it will be the Thunder's first round pick. But if we do have a I don't know, I'm kind of,
So at some point, if the Thunder don't get what we set out, they get fucked.
yes. If we keep being bad, eventually they just lose the first round pick.
I hope that happens, just
Yes.
because.
Yeah, because they won the title and whatever. But,
Anyway,
who
so
knows? No.
Just
That's
talking.
no. I mean, that's these
I'm
are
an
all.
idiot talking. Asking
No,
questions
these are. I
about
mean, those are all
basketball.
low key. Those are not stupid questions at all. Those are really good questions. And that's what what the hope is that frankly we lose this year. Like
I hope so. It
Yeah.
seems like we need to.
I think Embiid. And this is horrible to say on a microphone, but I hope that it just let Embiid kind of fizzle out, like retire.
How many years
because
do
he
we
can't
have
play?
him here?
I have to look it up for
'Cause
him.
I feel like it's. I know. I
I know
people talk
Paul
about it.
George is at least 3 years. So this
He
year,
was so old when we signed him. What the fuck?
Yeah.
I hate the NBA. This is why I don't watch.
well, yeah, that's fair.
You got to give these 40-year-old people 3-5-year contracts for millions of dollars, and they suck.
It's monopoly money, man. Those contracts don't matter.
They're crazy.
America has monopoly money, so it doesn't matter really. And that's another podcast for another day.
I mean, the NBA does because it's just a highlight sport. But
That is the most. Again, that is what the commissioner of the NBA said. That's the problem with basketball. That's why college basketball is so much more fun to watch.
It
'Cause
is.
It's not the commissioner of the NBA isn't trying to make it a highlight sport. But so if we're looking, we have Joel Embiid on a contract for 3 years, and then he has a player option of $67 million in 2028 through
Well, why would he
2029.
take that off?
And he will absolutely take
none
that.
of those numbers mean anything in basketball.
It's true, because you can go over the salary cap, but then you have to pay the luxury tax. But our owner also owns the Washington Commanders, the New Jersey Devils, and will not go
You
over.
piece of shit.
So he
He
owns.
won't go over that.
I hate our owner. He owns
So-
all the rivals.
He owns
Fuck
like a
that
Premier
guy.
League team too,
He
so like he
does.
has like
So
too many
He
splits.
has stupid money
Chelsea, I think.
Yes, but he won't go over the luxury tax. He won't pay into that, and frankly, he will trade valuable pieces away, and has traded valuable pieces at the trade deadline to keep his bankroll low for the Sixers. So it almost feels like he's just trying to tank with the Sixers, but then sign people to ridiculous deals. So that's my rant about the Sixers. I mean, Paul George is signed at least a year less than Embiid. So it's this year, next year, and then a player option for $56.5 million in 2027. So yeah, so we're screwed for 3 years.
At least.
But
we're wasting Maxey.
We have him for 5 more years. So,
sure, yeah. But
4 more years. But
I'm sorry, it was Crystal Palace. I looked it up.
Okay.
I guess moving on to, other things that happened on that Thursday night. Penn State hockey was number 4 in the country. They started the season going on a road trip to Arizona State. They were 5th in the country. Arizona State was 15th in the country. Penn State swept them in that series, came back 2-0. They moved up from 5-4. Lost to a college I never heard of on that Thursday night because all sports just needed to be depressing on that Thursday night. They were 2.5 goal favorites to Clarkson. They wound up losing 6-4, I believe.
That's what you told me.
Yep, 6-4.
Yep.
I just wanted to check myself real quick. And moved on to the next night, winning 5-2. They've since gone from number 4 in the rankings to number 6 in the rankings, still receiving 1 first-place vote. I guess all the buzz around Penn State this year is that Gavin McKenna transferred for the NIL money from juniors to go to college at Penn State. So for those who don't know, Gavin McKenna has been heavily projected to be the number 1 overall pick in the NHL draft this year. And he's lived up to the billing. Dude's exciting with the puck. He's like a freewheeling winger. Really knows his space on the ice. Really sees a lateral game on the ice. And pretty much anything you need. Dude hasn't even turned 18 yet and is playing with these other college kids, just making it a boys' game. And through 4 games, he has 1 goal and 4 assists. So 5 points through 4 games. Really, anytime he touches the puck, you're just excited to see him have it.
We don't know.
Gavin McKenna for Penn State.
Oh, yeah.
Projected to be the number 1 pick in the NHL draft this year. Hopefully, he doesn't go to Pittsburgh or Buffalo because that would just suck.
Future Flyer.
Flyers could lose games this year to keep him. It would be really nice to go from rooting for him in State College to Philadelphia, but I don't know if that's going to happen.
Well, you didn't get Abdul Carter, so maybe you'll get this guy.
Abdul Carter will be here in 4 years. Just don't worry about it, man.
You say that. I don't know.
I agree.
So we'll kick from college hockey to college football, and I'll kick back to Curtis for some more optimistic views from Pitt until we could dive into Penn State, because obviously a big week for everything going on at Penn State football.
So you're saying Penn State is not optimistic right now?
No, not.
I am saying that.
Yes.
Okay.
I will say it's optimistic to call Pitt football optimistic at this point. We did lose to West Virginia, so that's really all that matters, in my opinion. So even with, I'll brag for a minute. We have an 18-year-old kid who just threw 300 yards against the 25th ranked Florida State. By the transitive property, we have beaten Alabama because we beat Florida State, who beat Alabama, and we've lost the University of Ohio because we lost to West Virginia, who lost to Ohio. So not Ohio State. For those people who are,
that's not Ohio State.
Nope. For those who are not big college football fans, that is not Ohio State. That is both Alabama, Alabama State,
quiet on all these things,
and Ohio. So we things aren't obviously great, but we have an 18-year-old kid who is from Pittsburgh, so hopefully will not transfer. But you never know with the NIL. But has thrown 300 yards against 2 Power 4 teams, which I saw was a statistic. Sorry, sir. But apparently Drew Aller only ever threw for 2 300-plus yard games against Power 4 teams as well. And this kid's only a freshman. So that puts into perspective, I guess, how crazy that is.
It's good he's not at Penn State because he would never progress. But go on.
But he might not progress at Pitt either because
Kind of like Hackenberg.
Although actually, I take that back because Kenny Pickett progressed very much with Narduzzi. I mean, we saw. I love Kenny Pickett.
Super Bowl winning quarterback.
Yes,
Kenny
true,
Pickett.
but not NFL, whatever.
Who took the last snap of the game, man?
It's true. Oh, believe
Has
me.
more yards than Dak Prescott ever has had in the Super Bowl.
That's
so.
true. He has more yards than
Josh Allen?
Yeah. Lamar Jackson. Many quarterbacks have had in the Super Bowl, but
Patrick Mahomes. Oh, no.
No, not that one.
No.
That's too far.
But along the lines of like comparing Pitt to Penn State, which whatever, overdone comparison. But
Do it. We suck.
Narduzzi's fucking press conference, acknowledging that I think most of the fan base wants him fired, was at least self-aware. The thing with Narduzzi, and I think that what makes Narduzzi different from James Franklin is I don't think James Franklin had a lot of like local support, like as a guy, even outside of like football. Like I don't think he had like a lot of. I think he kind of seemed like he was like celebrity, like big wigged everybody and tried to like be the man. Whereas Narduzzi is like very, I don't know. He's just kind of like who he is. He's kind of like a dumb jock. He's just like, well, this is who I am, whatever. I feel like James Franklin tried to big dog everybody, so Narduzzi's going to last longer, both because Pitt doesn't have as much, not nearly as much national attention, but also because he's a likable guy. And from all the people that I know that have met him, they're always like, oh, he's the best. He's like the best person ever. He buys everybody drinks. If you meet him at the bar, he's like, oh, these people are on me, like he's that guy. But yeah, moving forward, I don't think he'll be fired, obviously, because Heinschel is balling out, our freshman. But we play a basketball school next week. Fucking Syracuse. What the hell? Play a basketball school.
McNabb's alma mater.
Yeah, that my sister's alma mater as well. So we hopefully will beat the shit out of them. But knowing how Pitt football goes, we might lose against Syracuse because I feel good right now. So it feels like this would be one that we will lose. And my sister, who doesn't care about football at all and doesn't watch any game except the game that we play against each other, will brag to me about it. So that will feel even
Are you gonna
worse.
have like a bet going?
No. She doesn't even know it's going to be happening until the time of. I'll text her and be like, hey, yeah, I'll be like, hey, by the way. And she'll be like, ooh, maybe I'll watch or whatever. And then
That's our guy, right?
She won't watch. And when Syracuse beats me, she'll Google the score and then text me and be like, haha. And I'll be like, God, I'm going to, But
hey, Alexa.
What a woman thing to do.
Well, anyway, so moving on from that, we play. So after that, we play NC State. We play Stanford, and then we play 3 ranked teams in a row in Notre Dame, Georgia Tech, and Miami. So there's a lot of variation what could happen with Pitt football now, but I generally am not super optimistic, but I'm very happy that we have a freshman that looks really good, although last year I was happy that we had Holstein, who was a redshirt sophomore that looked really good, and look where we are now. So who knows, but
Notre Dame's good, right?
they are 13th right now. They're a little over ranked if I had to,
But they
my
would
2 cents
probably
in.
beat Pitt.
Yes, probably. Yes. But yeah, hail to Pitt as always. I'm sure John.
I'll hail to Pitt because I am the Libby.
There we go. I'm sure John would like to.
HTP for now, I guess.
I thought you were going to say we are as well, but
H2P.
We are hurting. Is what we are doing.
Wow.
So going to Penn State football, we are free of James Franklin for the better and the worse.
Hell yeah,
We are.
This guy's been asking for that for years.
Yeah, I've been asking for
since I've
James
known
Franklin to
him,
leave
really.
forever. But what
Hell
James
yeah.
Franklin was good at was recruiting. And
Yeah,
ever
Theo
since the
left.
news of his firing is recruits also decommitting. So
You guys have NIL money.
Can I ask a question
Yeah.
before you get into it? So, if he's so bad at coaching and winning games, why is he so good at recruiting?
So I've never understood this. He gets good prospects on paper.
This is a thing.
They
It's like a
start
college football
they
coach's thing.
start great. Drew Aller was like 5-star prospect coming into college, was recruited since the time he was in like junior high. Awesome freshman year, and you just think like, oh, they're gonna build on that.
They never do.
Aller never did. So like, I don't know what we're doing. Trace McSorley, my guy, gamer, would never make it in the NFL. Great college,
Huge high school prospect.
yeah, huge high school prospect.
Yeah. Yep.
Did whatever he had to do in college to win.
Christian Hackenberg.
And then like
that was before, I guess, Franklin,
Hackenberg started with O'Brien.
but then finished with Franklin, right?
Yeah.
I watched the whole documentary
Huge
on
high
YouTube
school
on
prospect.
Hackenberg, and they just went through how he went.
Yeah, I
So
mean that
bad.
was maybe a different.
I
set
mean,
of
that's like
circumstances,
it's a
but
whole lot of different things
yeah, there was a
happening.
lot of things going
And
on.
also a different time back for Penn State,
Yeah.
obviously, when
Yes.
O'Brien came in and took over.
B.O.B. current Boston College coach.
The only time Penn State put names on the jerseys because they were going through a tough time. They wanted to acknowledge the kids that were
Also,
like
if I was
sticking
a
with
kid
them for
playing
that.
college football and you're probably never going to play ball again, I won't put a jersey with my fucking name.
Me too.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
I mean, sure, I get it, but like,
Do you know that Penn State is also very traditional in wrestling? That they don't do the singlets with anything crazy. They always keep the same, because a lot of other schools will have multiple singlets, that type of thing. They just keep the same thing.
yeah, I mean, 14 national championships in the last 15 years. That's pretty cool.
True, but this is like a tradition that has lasted for years, and they have done it like even when I was wrestling in middle school. So like, this was before they were even good. Currently, like
I mean,
when
that's
was
awesome.
in
I
middle-
love to hear that. I did not know
Yes,
that.
no, so that's a thing as well. So they're traditional across sports, which I think is
Oh,
really
so you're
cool.
pro no names.
Hey, because it's more about the brand. Like,
I
so my high school,
Yeah,
we
basic
did your high
blues,
school
black
have names?
shoes, no name, all game.
Did your-
Yeah, we'll fuck you up.
Did
Never going to
your
play football again.
did your high school have names on your jerseys?
No,
We didn't either.
Okay.
Because it was like, it's not about you, it's about the team.
it's about the name on the front of the jersey,
Yes.
not the name on
Yep.
the back of the jersey.
Yes, exactly. Yeah.
Okay.
No, it's. I mean, it's for high school. It's like it's high school. Like college, I kind of understand wanting a jersey.
I
like a name
mean,
with your.
Yeah. No, high school, who gives a shit?
High school, it doesn't like. Ever,
I have an
a
Eagles
lot of people
jersey.
play high
I
school
have an Eagles
football.
jersey with my
Yeah.
fucking name on it.
A lot of
I'm
people.
awesome.
A lot of people play high school football. It doesn't
I
fucking.
mean, I don't know. If you buy into the Penn State culture, you're like, yeah, like
No, I get it.
we're here for the school. We're not here for us.
All right,
Yankees of
so
Pennsylvania.
moving on.
Yeah, moving forward.
Kind of true,
um,
but yes.
So obviously something I've called for a long time, something I've wanted, and then obviously the repercussions are going to suck coming off of it. James Franklin was relieved of his duties as head coach of Penn State football this week. This comes after, we'll clap for that because,
Are you clapping
John
for that? Or are you
comes
not
after
clapping for that. I don't know how you feel because you're sitting.
well, it's like a double-edged sword. So like I knew this was going to happen. Like whenever he left, like great recruiter. He's always ever been.
That's the part I don't understand. If he's so bad,
Great recruiter,
How
bad
you
game day coach. Never had anyone ready to go
Play
for the
caller.
beginning of the
Well,
game.
wouldn't you think the one and the other would combine to?
You
be,
would think, or you would hire other guys that could like help take that off of you.
Preparation is- yeah.
And like right now, that's Andy Kotelnicki, the offensive coordinator. Like I don't know if that like he's to blame because Aller hasn't progressed. But we're gonna get the horse ahead of the cart.
Yes.
Penn State entered the season ranked number 2 in the country.
Yep.
A lot of national title expectations.
You talked about the spread early.
Oh, early. And like it's been on this podcast. I know the ones that even made it to the internet. James Franklin's not good against the spread. And
You did say
we
that.
went through our preseason against 3 cupcake teams.
Literally.
The team
It
did
didn't
the,
look well,
the
right?
team did not look good. Aller did not look good.
No power
We did not cover the spread against any 3 of those teams.
No.
It was Nevada, Villanova, and damn. See, that's
Here, keep
bad.
talking.
I don't even know. All
Keep
right.
talking.
We're going to find the last team. But Franklin was 0-3 against the spread going into the bye. Following the bye, we had a big matchup at home against Oregon, who was the Big Ten championship game last year. So theoretically, They had like 6 to 9 months to get ready for this game because
69 months.
yeah, 69 months
Hell yeah.
to get ready for this game. Because,
Florida International.
Yep, that's what it
They
was.
lost to Florida.
No,
They didn't lose.
They
They
beat
didn't
them
cover the
34 to
spread.
0.
But that sounds like a team you should just like.
Dog walk.
It was 10-0 at halftime.
Like if I was playing.
And the
college
spread, I think,
football-
was like 41 and a half.
If I was playing college football 25 or 26, I don't have that one, but I have 25.
You'd kill him with Temple.
Yeah, Temple. I would just chuck the ball up and it would be a touchdown almost every time.
Yes. So yeah, they beat.
Anyway.
For reference, they beat Nevada 46-11. I believe the spread was like 40 points. Something
Yeah,
like
like
that.
48 and a half or something
Yeah,
crazy.
yeah,
That's
almost
pretty
50
close.
points. Well, not 50 points, and they beat Villanova 52-6. So yeah, by 46 points, but I believe the spread was like 50.
How they play Villanova?
Yeah.
Brian Westbrook.
Yep. Yeah.
Hey, you.
True. Shout out. But and they beat FIU 34-0. So again, all blowouts, but they're not by the spread, and there were many plays where Aller looked bad.
Yeah, Aller did not look good, and like that's your warm up. Like you should be completing 75% of your passes, and like it should not like you shouldn't be in at the
Should
end
be
of
out
the game.
by the first quarter,
Yeah.
really.
Like
Second
third quarter,
yeah,
they should be
third quarter,
debating
they should
bringing
be
you up.
pulling you. Yeah, exactly.
Isn't Allard supposed to be the dude?
I mean,
Was
supposed to be.
Yeah, now he's hurt.
How is he
Yes.
hurt?
Yeah, it all in one swoop this week.
Is he actually hurt or is he like?
Oh yeah, he's hurt
Oh.
out for the rest of the season.
What?
No, he's hurt.
Oh yeah,
They lost their
like
head
Penn
coach and
State
quarterback. Yeah.
season is theoretically over.
Yes,
I'm sorry, man.
That's fine.
Why? Yeah.
So, like, all right. So those 3 games happened. You had a bye week. You had Oregon coming to Penn State with a sophomore quarterback who is
Whiteout,
like
right?
Oregon. Yeah, whiteout game.
Yep.
Sophomore or Oregon had a sophomore quarterback,
Yeah, the
Who's-
Snickle teams were at that game.
never played a game that big, and you have no answer. You go into halftime like 3-3. You lose eventually in double overtime, which makes the game look way better than it was because Aller did
I agree.
manage to put together 2 drives at the end of the game to tie the game and then go to overtime. But the first play of second overtime was like one of the worst play calls I've ever seen
I agree.
and one of the worst throws I've ever seen.
I agree.
Like Aller does not have the arm talent to make the throw that he was trying to make.
Just don't think he has a touch. That's the word.
Touch
touch.
is probably what he needed.
Yeah.
Like he needed to put
you
it
can't
like
put it
over
into little
a
windows.
middle defender.
Yeah.
But he was also throwing at 3 guys, and there was
Yes.
like no reason for it.
Ah,
Yes.
It's like whatever. Oregon's a ranked team,
Yeah,
and
Oregon
like
was a-
if you
a
lose that
nasty
game,
team.
it
Yeah.
is what it is. It was
Yes.
double overtime. You made it a game.
Yeah.
You follow that up by going out west to UCLA. You're 24.5-point
They're
favorites,
0-4.
and yeah, also 0-4, and you get fucking destroyed.
I don't know anything, but I feel like they should be UCLA.
So the other day, someone said that was the worst loss in program history. How do you feel about that?
No, probably agreeable. Like
Oh, really? Is that
They got,
bad?
An
they got
0-14.
shellacked by an 0-4 team.
You were
That's
the
a
second
basketball
ranked.
school.
Yeah,
it's
they were-
UCLA.
You were the second ranked team in the country.
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
All you have to do with the
Basketball
rest of your season is win out, and you'll probably be in the playoff because you have Ohio State in Columbus. You have Indiana, who's like fucking incredible
Yeah,
this
they're
season.
nuts. Shout out Kurt Signetti.
Yo, Signetti, let's go. If you want to come take the Penn State job, I'm here for it, brother.
Fuck West
I
Virginia.
know, but
he's gonna-
please,
He is such
you're
an
going to take
Indiana
all
guy.
of the dudes decommitting from Penn State and bring them to Indiana.
Well, that's
And
what
like,
he's been doing.
props to you, man. Yes.
Yeah.
props to you. But if you want to come to Penn State, please.
Do you know how much money he's making right now at Indiana?
No.
$8 million a year.
Good for him.
He's staying in Indiana. That
Yeah.
is insane for Indiana University.
Yeah, Indiana sounds
Like
Florida
they'd
State.
be happy. They'd be happy, frankly, if he won a bowl game every year and he's making like ranked teams.
Okay.
Like Indiana again, basketball
Okay.
school.
They're top 10 right now.
I wish
They are
I
top
knew
10
things
right
about college that cared.
It's
Don't
such
do
a
it.
unique, it's
Don't
such
do
a
it.
unique atmosphere, but it's ridiculous. It's so fun though, in my opinion. Basketball, football, whatever. Anyway,
So yeah, you go on, you lose to UCLA, and then you come home
yeah,
unranked,
yeah.
which is fine.
Yes.
But you're playing Northwestern.
from 2-0 though. is not.
Yeah, Northwestern sounds like
Yeah.
a team you should just
2-0.
2-0 in 3 weeks.
Northwestern's a bunch of dudes who are gonna like go be engineers
Yes.
and have like 4.0 GPAs.
It's like a really, really good school.
Like that's cool.
Yes.
That's great.
Which was the point of the Big Ten originally, to have a lot of good engineering universities.
Right.
Yeah. Purdue,
And like
Northwestern.
Penn State's doing the stripe bowl.
Yep.
Every other section's a blue, white, blue, white, blue, white.
That sounds cool.
That's
It's very
cool. But
Penn State is
like
very cool.
going into the
Games.
game, a lot of comments on the being the stripe bowl. A lot of people asking why the fans need to exert effort when the football team is not fair.
It's a fair.
But like,
Not-
all right,
Not wrong.
we're home. We're doing the stripe bowl. It's homecoming for Penn State against Northwestern.
Ooh,
They're 24.5-point favorites.
yep.
Yep. They lose 22-21.
I lost by a point.
Aller gets injured on third down play at the
Homecoming
end of the
against
game.
Northwestern. Holy Christ.
Yep.
That's like a you on the
That's
before
like
the
you
break-
write it
so
off. You write it
literally
off.
Write it off. It's like
You're
that's a
drinking
win.
all day.
Yeah, you're gonna be. I would. If
We're
I
partying
went
all day
to
because
Penn
I
they
don't know
won.
anything about college football. If I saw the name Northwestern, I'd just be like, oh. they won.
As a Pitt graduate with many Penn State friends, that would be one of the games they'd be like, dude, you should come up. It's homecoming. We're going to kick Northwestern's ass. Like
3:30
visit.
game. We'll start
3:30
drinking at
game.
8.
it's
We'll drink at
it's
fucking 8 in
sort
the
of like
morning.
the
Yes.
Eagles playing the Giants on Thursday night. And you're
Basically.
like, oh, well, the Phillies lost.
It's a get-right
Well, we
game.
got this
A
game.
get-right game. To
Yeah,
bring that
the
back.
actual get-right
The
game.
actual get-right game. To bring back my terrible whatever misuse of the phrase earlier, Northwestern is a literal get, especially as your homecoming is a get-right game. Man.
So we go ahead and we lose that game 22-21. Yep. I don't know what you're going to ask, but yes, I'm still
Are
alive.
you okay?
I'm alive. I'm still here. It's fine.
Okay is a stretch, but a lot.
I laughed it off and I said, let's fire James Franklin because
And they did.
that's all you can do.
But now
And they
what?
did.
But now what?
That's the question.
That is the question. But like looking back at James Franklin, it may be hard to replace him. But you look at the big games, 2-21 versus top 6 teams, 4-21 versus top 10 teams, 3-7 versus Michigan, which doesn't mean as much anymore because the Big Ten's a joke and we don't play Michigan every year. But like even when Michigan was bad, 3-7.
Yeah, Michigan had some years of that.
And then like I guess the biggest thing, 1-10 versus Ohio State.
Yeah, that's like I don't.
That's
know.
the game you
I know
need to
that's a
win.
big deal.
And the only year he ever won that was 2016. That's the year we extended him because we went on to win the Big Ten championship.
That was the Saquon coming out game, right?
But if you go
kind of.
Saquon was okay in that game. But so we played Wisconsin in the Big Ten championship that game. We were at halftime, down 28-14. It like perpetuates the James Franklin. You couldn't get guys ready for the beginning of the game. It's cool you made halftime adjustments, but like you were down 28-14. Shout out Saeed Blacknall because he had like 155 receiving yards that game. Awesome. But it was a Trace McSorley and Saquon Barkley led the Lions. But that's it. That's the reason James Franklin got a contract. We blocked a field goal against Ohio State. We blocked a field goal against Ohio State and beat them at home. We went on the rest of the season to win the Big Ten championship game. And that's the entire reason James Franklin's been here for as long as he has. I think it's like 2014 to 2025. He has the second most wins in Penn State history, tied with Rip Engel. He has
Rip Engel, my favorite.
104 wins. Does anyone know how many wins Joe Paterno had?
Wait,
Why would I know that?
409. Giddy up 409, baby. You were 305 off from fucking legends. And like, I don't care what you think about Joe Paterno podcast. He's the fucking man, as far as I'm concerned. And I mean, good for James Franklin. That does mean like, hey, program history, you're like a somebody. But like you couldn't do it when it fucking mattered.
And that's all that matters.
That's all that matters. And
it
like
only matters when it matters.
we will lose recruits from this, and we can touch base on that in future podcasts.
NIL money changes recruitment significantly.
I mean,
your transfer
it is a whole
portal is going to
thing.
be ridiculous. So,
well, we'll see.
If you get a good
we'll
coach,
see who gets hired.
That's the big thing.
Terry Smith is currently the interim coach. He's just been at Penn State forever. He's Penn State through and through. He bleeds blue and white. That's all that matters right now.
Okay.
We'll see who comes in. There's been a lot of rumors of big names coming, and I just don't see it happening.
Could Zach Mills be the
no.
Okay.
No.
Larry Johnson.
Sliding on either way, to another coach named Zach. I guess we can move into our predictions for next week's games in this coming NFL
do we have a
slate. I can read out if we want to do, and John can keep tally for all of our things. But if we're cool with, unless anybody had anything else before next week.
James Franklin, thank you, but fuck you. Bye.
It sounds like I agree. I don't know anything, but I agree with John. Fuck that guy.
Mason Heinschel, I love you. I didn't really touch on how much I am obsessed with you. And God, if you become like a Dan Marino type of character, I will be your biggest fan, and I will, I'll stalk you, whatever.
So,
but also realistically, with Pitt, knowing Pitt and all these things, he'll be bad in like a season or two. But anyway, Heinschel, love you. I literally, dude, his dad will post like pictures of him being like, Mason's always loved Pitt. And it's like pictures of him wearing like Pitt gear when he's like 6. This kid's a beast. Anyway, H2P.
Oh man, we have another London game this week.
So that's true. We do. We have in Wembley.
One thing, we didn't make picks last week because we weren't here.
Yes, we did not make picks. Do we have a running tally or not really?
What our last picks?
No.
So for next week, we will have
could
that.
if we need to minus week 6.
We're bad at this podcast.
Ooh,
Maybe next
let's
year
do that
we'll be
then.
better.
It minus week 6. Could you tally them up while I?
Not right now.
Okay.
But we can.
So next week.
Next week
we will have a tally.
Although there's that podcast where no one wrote it down.
No,
it was just in the pod.
Like nobody cares.
I think you volunteered to do it, but no one did it.
I'll listen through. Just let me know. But anyway.
All right, I'll let you know. All right, moving on.
This is not interesting.
You have it written down. You send it.
All right. This is not interesting to the viewers.
No.
All right. Wait. So.
Nothing's interesting for you.
Cut. All right. So moving into this week's picks, we have the Unk Bowl tomorrow in Cincinnati. We have two 40-year-old quarterbacks playing each other. The Stillers, as they say as Yins say in Pittsburgh, are traveling to Paycor Stadium in Cincinnati to play the Bengals. Josh, what do you think about this one?
Steelers.
Enough said. I agree. TJ Watt, Alex Highsmith,
Aaron Rodgers,
whichever Herbig, Nate Herbig. No, Nick Herbig.
Nate's retired.
Nate was the offensive guard. Nick is the defensive. Yeah. So, I mean, that pass rush against this terrible offensive line, give me the Steelers easy. Give me DK Metcalf to ball out against a terrible Cincinnati defense. John, what do you think?
Yeah, give me any defensive line against this offensive line, and then you had Joe Flacco back there.
Oh yeah,
that was clear.
Also, I know we like to do this because it makes sense, but the spread is -4.5 in Pittsburgh's favor. I don't know how we feel about that spread.
Even with the spread, I would take.
Yeah, I don't give a shit about the spread.
I would take Pittsburgh.
Give me Aaron Rodgers and DK Metcalf.
I agree.
And that defense.
I think Freiermuth will kind of ball out against this shitty. Will ball out against this shitty.
Went to a great school.
Yeah, true. And he'll ball
Ohio
out.
State?
Well, John would not say that.
Bye.
But Muth might ball out against shitty linebackers in secondary. But moving on to, as John said, in Wembley Stadium in London, England, the Rams will be taking on the Jacksonville Jaguars. The spread right now is LA -3.5. Josh, what do you think?
You know what? Give me the Jacksonville Jaguars. They're kind of on a roll. I'm gonna think they're gonna.
Yeah, both teams are 4-2.
They're gonna ride the roll.
Yeah.
Also, did you see that fucking play last week?
Yes.
Where Dickhead fell down and also scored a touchdown.
He fell down twice.
Chris Jones didn't.
Chris
play
Jones
that play.
loafed
Chris
that whole
Jones.
play. Chris Jones.
Yeah.
But yeah, both 4-2. I'm gonna disagree with you here. Give me the Rams.
That's fine. You can disagree.
I think the Jaguars are good, but I just think I don't know. Well, is Puka healthy?
Good question.
Don't know.
That will be the question because I have him on one of my fantasy teams, and
Even
he's questionable.
Even if he's not, it's Matthew Stafford, man.
Yeah, but it's Puka Nacua. Can we?
Hard to say if Nakua will practice this week.
Okay, so give me the Jaguars. I agree with Josh. If Puka isn't even practicing, I like the Jaguars. They're on a roll. ATNs look nice. I think that it's London, but I don't know. Give me the Jaguars.
I just pick things like a girl. I pick emotionally.
Sometimes that works, man.
Sometimes.
Well, I'll just be contrarian and I'll take the Rams. I think
right.
they're too defensively sound to
You're
give up
probably
to lose in London.
London. All right.
Next game.
Sliding to the 1:00 slate, we're going to start it off with a not so interesting game. This is in Chicago. The Saints are traveling.
Let's go. I'm already right. You're picking
to Chicago. Chicago is favored by 4.5. The over is 47.5, which is a pretty high over. So both defenses are not really obviously great.
No.
But in particular, the Bears are 3-2, which is worse than I thought they were, honestly. They looked pretty good against the Commanders, considering the fact that I think the Commanders are a solid team. But anyway, Josh, I think I know.
Well, I'm sticking with the bit that has been happening since week 1. I'm going to pick the New Orleans Saints.
So, low-key, looking at Spencer Rattler, he has 1,200 yards.
Hey, he's doing pretty all right.
He has 6 touchdowns to 1 interception. So, it's a pretty good touchdown-interception ratio. So, John, what do you think about this game?
Yeah, I mean, Chicago hung with Washington. Not only hung with Washington, but beat Washington.
Yeah.
So, at home.
But hung them with them for a little bit.
At home, I'll take Chicago to beat New Orleans, who has no answers on either side of the ball, really. -4.5 is like pretty generous. So
I know that's very generous. I'm wondering if there's anybody hurt that I'm missing, but that outstanding. I agree. Give me Chicago. I don't know if I believe in Caleb Williams, but I believe in Ben Johnson, and I believe in kind of like Luther Bird and Rome Odunze is like a nice wide receiver 2-3. DJ Moore as a wide receiver 1. I don't know.
I don't know what you want to call him. I think Rome's 1 at this point.
Rome might be the 1 at this point. Rome's a solid 1 in my opinion. He's not a Ted McMillan level like young prospect, but I think he's still like along that like kind of echelon where he can separate really well. He can route run really well. He's good hands. He can Ted's bigger, stronger. Can go
like the more like
better.
prototypical body that you want.
More of like not this player, but like more of like a Megatron type body that, you know what I mean? Versus Rome, who's more of like a, I don't know, like a Devontae Adams type body, whatever, which is less, I don't know. But either way, I really like the Bears wide receiver core. I like Cole Kmet, even though he hasn't been as featured this year. I do like him. And in general, give me the Bears. But moving on to the next game.
Oh, yeah. I knew you could do it without me.
Oh, yeah. I can for a little bit.
We can talk forever, brother.
Yeah, I can. I talked wide receiver body types, lots of different type of things.
Oh, yeah. You love that shit.
Oh, yeah. I love to yap about football. But moving on to a game in one of the stadiums that I've been to, for sure, in Cleveland, Ohio. The Miami Dolphins are traveling to Huntington Bank Field to play the Cleveland Browns. Both teams are 1-5, and the line is currently set at Cleveland -2.5 with a low.
Cleveland's favored.
Yeah, Cleveland is favored. They're at
What's
home.
So,
And there is a chance of rain. So it's the Dolphins. So you never know. It's 66 degrees and rainy. And the over is set at 39.5.
ew.
Yeah, low over. Yeah.
So, wait, who's the Cleveland quarterback again?
Currently, it
Tyler
is
Gabriel?
Dylan Gabriel.
Dylan Gabriel?
Yeah, Dylan. You say Tyler Gabriel.
Yeah.
Same shit.
Same shit. Dylan Gabriel, little Hawaiian guy.
I'm going to pick him. I like that guy. He had a cool
Yeah.
interview that one time.
Yeah, he seems.
Yeah, I wish we played more games in the grass or whatever he said.
Yeah. Yeah, he was
high as
stoned as
fuck.
Yeah, I
High
forgot
as
about that.
fuck when he
Oh
had
my
that.
god.
I like that guy.
I forgot about that.
That's cool.
In the college football playoff, he was interviewed and was high out of his goddamn mind. And I will stick with Josh and agree. I think that even though I look at ESPN has like the pass, rush, and receiving leaders, and all three are Dolphins, the stats don't look that good.
None of them are Tyreek Hill. So
The Browns,
fuck it.
agreed. And the Browns defense is really good.
He has no knee left. So.
No shit.
But,
I
yeah,
don't think
exactly.
he's ever going to come back.
I don't think so either. But give me Dylan Gabriel and that defense. I think he loves Harold Fannin, and I just picked him up in our fantasy league. So hopefully he balls out this week. But yeah.
This
give
will
me
be
the
my
Browns.
game where I go with contrarian because give me Devon A-Chain. I'm sorry, A-Chan.
Chan. He's pretty good.
Going off against this team. They got enough plays where they can get him out in space. I know that Cleveland offense or defensive line is like incredible, but get A-Chain in space and no one else because all the wide receivers suck. But Darren Waller gonna have 2 touchdowns this game.
Is he on the?
He's a Dolphin.
He unretired and became a Dolphin.
Yep.
So give me Miami.
After smoke crack or whatever he did.
Nice.
I think legitimately. That's why I said it.
No, I believe you.
Moving on to the Patriots and Titans. What a
Patriots.
Yeah, agreed. Give me the Patriots. It's in Nashville. The Patriots are favored by 6.5. Give me the Patriots with the spread. The over is 42.5, and it's going to be 70 degrees and sunny. So give me the Patriots and give me Drake May to throw at least 2 touchdowns.
He's doing pretty good, man.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Give me him to at least throw for 2 touchdowns, 250 yards, I'll say. And give me him to scramble for like 45 yards as well.
Which I think is better than Jim Hurts.
Bet all of those things.
Bet all those things and text me and just Venmo request me if you lose.
Hell yeah.
Just kidding. But also, I think they'll happen. Give me Drake May to ball out and the Patriots to win easly. They're 4-2, and I think
Curtis
they'll be
just said
5-2.
Drake May's better than Jalen Hurts.
I did not ever say that, but
Sounds like it. Anyway.
Or wait, no. Go ahead, John.
Do it.
No, you can do it. I mean, I don't think there's any more analysis needed on
That's
this
why I
game.
figured we
They're
should
gonna
go
win.
for another game before I.
I mean, there's the next 2 are bad, man.
Well, yeah, the next 2 are terrible.
All right, the next game up on the 1 o'clock slate is Las Vegas going to Kansas City. Kansas City currently minus 12.5 against the Raiders. I don't know that we need to
Kansas City.
talk too much
Yeah,
about
give me
this
Kansas
game.
City, but give me
Geno
the
Smith
Raiders.
sucks now.
So give me the Kansas City Chiefs, but give me the Raiders against the spread because I think they'll sit Geno by the second half, and I think.
Oh, yeah?
I think Aiden O'Connell will come in and
They're
Gen
obsessed
T
with that guy. Why is he still in their team?
He's still
I'm
on a
cool.
rookie contract.
I think
man.
I'm still cool at 12.5, actually.
Really.
Vegas plus 12.5. Yeah, I think I would take that.
Actually, the Chiefs have had some tough games.
Yeah, but the beginning of it. Now they
Rashi
pretty
Rice
good.
comes back this week. So.
Oh, okay, never mind. Give me the Chiefs. Yeah. No, give me the Chiefs.
Oh, Rashi Rice comes back?
Yeah, give me the Chiefs by 2 touchdowns. Rashi Rice is going to have a really
All right,
nice
yeah.
game. Yeah. It's the Raiders, the secondary. He's going to ball out.
Patrick Mahomes is going to be out there with a boner the whole time he's throwing the ball.
Well, probably, but who knows? He's staring at Travis Kelce. He might already have that. But moving on to maybe the worst game of the entire week. Jesus. Oh, my God.
What is it?
Wait, did you skip our game?
I figure that's the most important game.
Yeah, that
so
should
we
be
leave
like
that
maybe
for the
like
end
that.
of the
All right.
yeah. But Panthers Jets, Jesus.
Ew.
Yeah.
Panthers.
It's in
I don't care.
East
It
Rutherford,
could be in
New
fucking
Jersey.
Mars. Terry Glenn or whatever the fuck his name is doesn't know what he's doing. Aaron Glenn.
Aaron
No.
Glenn. Yeah, no, Aaron Glenn is right.
Okay, it's Terry, I don't know what I'm doing. Aaron Glenn.
Yeah, give me the Panthers as well. Rico Dowdle is going to have
Give me
another
Rico
really
Dowdle.
good game, but that's probably going to be the last really good game that he has, in my opinion, this year. Bryce Young has looked good through the last 2 weeks because he's had Rico Dowdle running the ball for like 200 yards each game. Give me Ted McMillan to have a big game against Sauce Gardner, who looks lost after signing a big deal. Give me the Panthers as well. John, what do you think?
Yeah, I'll take Carolina. I think
They're a better team than the Jets.
Yeah.
their pieces are making things work better than the Jets pieces.
Leggett
mean,
looked not
It looked not terrible
he looked like
last
an NFL
week.
player last week. At
Really?
least. Yeah, not
Justin
an NFL
Fields
starter,
and Brees Hall
but,
don't really look like NFL
No,
starters.
they
so-
don't. But
Maybe
I think
Brees
that's
Hall,
more.
though? I would think he would be balling out.
He has been, and that's why I think it's more play calling than Justin. Because I also still believe in Justin Fields, like not as like a very good starter, but as
as a piece you
spot
can
starter.
use.
Yeah, he's a freak athlete.
Yeah, he would be a good backup.
He's like a
Like a
Taysom
Tyrod,
Hill.
Like a Tyrod Taylor. type.
Taysom Hill,
Okay.
like freak athlete. You can use him in like weird, like I don't know. But anyway, moving on from that. I guess we'll leave the Eagles to the last because that's the most important. But moving on to the
For us, yeah.
4 o'clock slate.
How do you not pick this without being biased?
Oh my God, the 4 o'clock slate! Holy cow!
Let's go.
So the teams that have beat us this year play each other. The Broncos are favored by 7.5 against the Giants in Denver.
I know where I'm going.
Yeah, give me the Broncos.
Exactly.
Yeah. If the Broncos don't beat the Giants, low-key, if the Giants beat the Broncos, I'll just be confused.
Well, that's the NFL this year.
That is, but it's also the NFL any given Sunday. That's the whole thing. But
Great
I'll let
movie,
you guys, I'll let you guys discuss that and the Colts Chargers.
I think Curtis is going to take a shit.
I got feed.
But yeah, the Broncos will definitely beat the Giants. I think the Eagles had just a bad game. At least I'm hoping.
Against which? Because I feel like we looked worse against the Giants than we did the Broncos.
Yeah, but so here's the thing with the Eagles. It's the same story every year. Oh, the passing game. And the passing game looks the same every year. And then the Super Bowl happened. And then everybody's like, oh, Mom, no Blues. I don't know. I don't know what the answer is.
I guess we'll see. Because Jackson Dart, I guess, in theory, it looks like he's a guy who can
He looks like a
run an offense, scramble, whatever. Cam Scatterby looks like a crazy
We
man
didn't
who
have
will run
Jalen
through
Carter.
a wall.
We didn't have our top corner.
Denver's got a legitimate defense.
We don't really have an edge rusher, and the best one we had retired. So I think it was all just a shit show of things happening. And also they were like, oh, the Phillies lost? Fuck it. I mean, that's how I felt.
We saw the score. We're done.
Yeah. I mean, that's how I felt. I don't know. I also think it would be nice if the Eagles just had competent offensive coordinators year after year. But that doesn't seem to be a thing.
Yeah, that's not a thing that happens.
Maybe if Jalen Hurts could have the same coordinator for 2 years in a row, maybe even even three.
That'll also never happen.
Well, what happened to when we hired Nick Sirianni? He's like, oh, he's going to be the offensive guru. That would fix a lot. He was good at that job.
Well, they won a Super Bowl, so
I know, but I'm complaining about this year. I don't care about.
We're talking about offensive coordinators.
okay.
Yeah, just and the fact that Jalen hasn't had.
Did you guys? Is this the Shane Steichen talk because we moved on to Colts Chargers?
No, we
No.
haven't moved on.
We didn't. I was
okay,
just talking in
interesting.
general.
Okay.
I got confused. Not confused, but like
Upset.
I was like, oh, Broncos, and then I have nothing to say, so I just started fishing with the Eagles.
But I guess moving forward on to the 4 o'clock slate.
Yeah.
The Indianapolis Colts go to LA to face the Chargers.
Wow.
It's
gonna be a tough
pretty
one.
much a pick'em game. LA Chargers right now -1.5.
Who's the home game?
The Chargers
But the
I don't know if
Chargers
I don't
don't
think
really
that
have home field advantage.
Yeah, true.
ever.
Give me Indianapolis Jones, man.
I
I'm
agree.
gonna ride the fucking wave.
Give me him in Indianapolis Jones. We still need to make a graphic where he's doing the whoosh sound. It's kind of over at this point because he's already balling out. But yeah, give me Indianapolis Jones. Yeah, I don't know. I don't even know like what else I have to say. I think both teams are really good, but I think Jonathan Taylor is probably the front runner for the Offensive Player of the Year award right now. Indianapolis Jones looks great.
Comeback Player of the Year, probably.
Definitely comeback Player of the Year, unless there's like some player that comes back from injury or something, whatever. I don't know. Either way, yeah, give me the Colts.
Yeah, sweep in a direction I didn't think we were going to go, but also give me the Colts. High-powered offense and like a stout defense.
Yep.
And the Chargers have not – yep. We did that. We did the stout. Chargers do not have the players that like scare me defensively. So
the Chargers trick everybody every year at the beginning of the year.
Herbert would be 400-0 if the ifs happened.
If and buts were candies and nuts, then whatever the hell Dwight says for the rest of that quote. But yeah, moving on to the 425, 20 minutes later in those game slate. We moved to Arlington, Texas, where one of my parents' favorite teams plays one of my parents' favorite teams. So the Washington Commanders at 3-3 head to Arlington to play the Cowboys at 2-3-1.
Can I hope for another tie?
We can hope for it.
We can hope for it. It's very un-American of you to hope for a tie. But Washington is favored by 1.5, which I think is a very interesting line. I will be taking Washington on that line.
They're in Texas?
Yeah. And they're favored by -1.5. Give me Washington and probably give me the spread too. I think they'll win by at least a field goal.
Yeah, I agree.
The Cowboys'
Dallas
defense
is so bad.
It's terrible.
And like,
also, I can't pick Dallas.
No offense to Dak. He's doing everything he can right now.
Sure.
I would pick Dallas against the Jets if I'm being objective, but I don't. That defense is so bad, and they don't have CD Lamb. I just give me the Commanders, and I think
they can't hold up against a competent team.
I might tease that line up and take the Commanders like -3.5 or -2.5, minus maybe even -6.5, something like that, because I feel like the Commanders are going to put a hurt on them.
Yeah, they have a team.
Javonte Williams has been good, but I just think that's their only focus. That and George Pickens, and you put Lattimore on Pickens, and I don't know.
They got Bill. They got the wide receiver. They got the other wide receiver.
McLaurin, Debo. They got Zach Ertz. They got
McLaurin ever comes back.
They got a billion old guys, but I think overall they're going to figure it out. And
Is McLaurin considered an old guy now?
He's been out the last 2 weeks at least, I think.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah. Yes. 2 weeks. I
Injury-wise.
Yes, he was drafted in 2016? No,
way before that.
2020?
2020. No way.
2021.
Terry McLaurin was probably drafted in 2015, I would imagine.
It seems too far away.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
I would guess like 2019, 2020.
You're right, 2019.
Okay.
Damn. He's not an old guy.
Nice.
He's not an old guy.
Well, he's 30.
No, he's an old guy.
He played 4 years at Ohio State. So he would have been like 2017 if he had.
Okay.
Whatever. But anyway, moving on to the next. I think. Did you take you took?
I took Washington.
So we all take Washington. Moving on to the other 425 game, we have the Packers going to Arizona to, in my opinion, beat the ever-loving shit out of the Arizona Cardinals.
Wait for you.
Micah Parsons is going to rip this offensive line a new one. Green Bay is favored by -6.5. The over is 44.5. Ooh, random, but going back, the over for the Commanders Cowboys is 55.5, which is insane.
That's high.
But both defenses are not great, so that makes sense.
Sure.
But back to the Packers Cardinals. Josh and I already kind of said what we thought. What do you think about that game?
Arizona is terrible.
Yes.
On both sides of the ball.
No culture built.
I mean, the offense sparks sometimes, but like not something you can like hang your hat on. Green Bay minus 6.5. I would take that spread all day, every day.
Agreed.
I think they're going to go out to Arizona and take care of business. So give me Green Bay.
Yep.
Agreed.
44.5. Green Bay might score 35.
I agree. So, yes. All right. Moving on to the 8:20, the Sunday night football game.
We're really cranking on that.
You really are. Well, this one will be in Levi Stadium in Santa Clara, California. The Atlanta Falcons are traveling all the way out there to play the San Francisco 49ers.
Ooh.
Will be a good game for sure. A lot of offense. The over is set at 47.5. The spread is set at San Francisco minus 2.5. Going to pass the buck to John here early. What do you think about this game?
So San Francisco's defense has been sound,
Agreed.
no matter what has been out there.
Yep.
Mac Jones has looked like we can talk about system quarterbacks all day.
Quarterback.
Mac Jones.
Comedy
Mac
quarterback.
Jones.
He fits what Shanahan needs him to fit.
Deity.
So at the end of the day, give me San Francisco because Penix has been up and down all year,
Hell yeah.
and you never know what that offense is going to give you. So yeah, give me the Niners.
I'm really definitely going to get kicked off this podcast at some point.
Yeah.
All you guys have to do is learn how to use this bullshit. I'm not even needed.
Never that. But I agree that multiple Penixes have been up and down all year. But
Been in and out once in a while.
yeah, he's been in and out. But Michael Penix,
Doesn't know where he's going.
he really doesn't know where he's going. He just kind of shoots it all over the place.
Yeah,
But
sometimes he finishes too quick and the game's not even over yet.
but Bijan Robinson is potentially the biggest comparison to Saquon last year that I think if anyone's going to have that type of season eventually, it
Not
might
going to
be
be
him.
Saquon.
I mean, not with
Yikes.
Kevin Patullo, but we'll talk about that. But anyway, I think all that being said, I agree. Give me the 49ers at home. I think the 49ers have more consistency. I think the Falcons are a really fun team, but I think give me the 49ers. It's a system that has worked, and it will continue to work against a team that is up and down. And the Falcons kind of give me the vibe of I don't know, a
Young up and coming team.
kind of, but also a team that plays up and down to whoever they're playing. And I
Well,
think
they're not ready yet.
And I don't think they're ready. And I think they're
But they
gonna-
did beat the fucking
Commanders. They
Man-
beat a few
Commanders.
teams, but I don't know. I think they play up and down, and I think the 49ers are more tried and true.
up and
And
down like a Penix would do.
yeah, exactly. And I think Shanahan is more consistent, and Mac Jones will
Well, I'm going to shock the
cruise to
world here.
victory.
I'm going to go against the rain, and I'm going to pick the Falcons. Just because.
ATL.
Just because. I feel like we're all picking the same shit. So I like Michael Penix. He's my left-handed brother.
There you go. You guys are both not welcome.
We've only agreed on the last 7 games. If that,
That's a
if
lot.
that changes your mind.
That's a lot of games that we read on.
True. Moving on to Monday night, we have 2 games on Monday night. And
Gross. Stop
So-
doing this.
But I will
Stop doing this.
We're
So-
getting old, and we
The 7 to 10 is fine.
So I will
But
say,
stop doing
I was about
this.
to say, at least they're well separated. One's at 7, one's at 10. It's not like they're going to be kind of. It's not like they're going to be overlapping. Dude, this first game is going to be the best game of the week and
Dude,
potentially
No, it's true.
Okay.
potentially the best game of the year, in my opinion. So far,
Who's gonna be?
what's better so far?
We'll see.
What's the game?
I feel like Bills Ravens is
Yes,
up there.
But the Ravens suck. This
Ravens
year.
defense.
But we didn't know that back
We didn't
then.
know that
That's
back
true.
then.
That's true.
And it was a good game.
And it definitely got my blood flowing.
Oh, yep. Same difference. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers
Oh, yeah, you're
are
getting Wawa.
the Tampa Bay Buccaneers are heading to Ford Field in Detroit, Michigan, to play the Lions. 2 of the best offenses in the NFL, or certainly in the NFC, and probably our 2 biggest competitors, I will say,
Yeah.
in terms of the NFC at this point. These are the teams that I'm the most worried about. The Packers are somewhat up there because I think they're kind of
but
rangy
they
and
scared
can
me at the
shock
beginning of the
someone.
year, Packers, and they don't scare me now.
They're inconsistent, and I don't trust Jordan Love to command a game-winning drive. You know who I do trust to command a game-winning fucking drive?
Baker fucking Mayfield.
Baker Mayfield, baby. That guy is the front runner for the MVP. If it was
basically almost did against the Eagles.
he has 1,540 yards, 12 touchdowns to just one interception. And guess who had the interception?
Who's that?
Jihad fucking Campbell, baby. But anyway, Baker Mayfield is traveling to Detroit, to Ford Field, to play against Jared Goff, Jahmyr Gibbs, the Sun God, and many other offensive weapons. Josh, what do you think? So far, the over is set at 52.5, and
favorite?
Detroit is favored by 5.5 at home.
But I mean, as much as I hate the
Buccaneers are 3-0 away right now.
yeah, so the much as I hate that the Buccaneers are great and they're doing good,
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna pick them. I like the story; it's a good story for the NFL. It's a good story for everybody
I
involved.
love Baker. I'll say it. I really like Baker.
As long as they're not playing the Eagles, I
Outside of
like seeing Baker do
one thing.
something because he's like fun. Also, he was good in Cleveland. He sucked everywhere else, and they came here, came to
Yes,
Bucks, and
Tampa Bay.
kind of made them forget about Tom Brady.
True.
So I'm gonna vote for the Bucks.
John, what do you think as you
One.
as you text your lady?
You know where John's gonna go.
We all know how I feel about Baker
You
Mayfield.
gonna buy some cheese?
Baker Mayfield going to go into Detroit. Underdogs. Come out victorious. Give me Tampa Bay, baby. No Mecca Egbuka.
Tampa Bay.
It don't matter. It don't matter.
So I'm gonna be a contrarian because you picked Baker as well.
I pick Baker as well.
So just to be a contrarian, because I was gonna pick Baker, I do potentially think Baker will win, but just be a contrarian. Give me the Lions.
You're probably right because the Lions are like.
Give me the Lions. I think their offense is so good, and I think as much as I hate him as a guy, I like him as a football player. Aiden Hutchinson is a monster.
I mean, Dan Campbell's kind of a cunt, but that's my own.
Wow, that's your own.
That's your own problem,
That's your own
brother.
issue.
I hate that man. I
Wow.
hate that man.
I don't get it. I
I
don't
hate
get
that
it.
man.
No.
I hate that HBO series.
I'll never
Hard
get it.
Knocks can suck my dick.
Disagree.
I hope you somehow get this game with Mike Tirico.
Yeah, I hope so too. But moving on to the 10 o'clock slate. Wow.
10
This-
o'clock.
in
The
my
game starts at
opinion-
10.
So I'm gonna go to sleep before this
Suck my
game
dick.
probably. Even
What
though,
game is it? I'll tell you.
this is why I'm probably gonna go to sleep.
Why did the NFL do this?
All right, I'm gonna tease this lineup, but
Well, it could have
Um,
been good. It could have been good.
could have been back in the day. Could have been good before we realized how bad the Houston Texans are, who are
Okay.
heading to Seattle, Washington,
Woo!
to play the
I know.
Seattle Seahawks.
I know where I'm picking.
So, the Houston Texans offensive line was last year one of the worst offensive lines in the NFL.
They only
And
got
then they
worse.
decided to trade Laramie Tunsil
Yeah,
and
that's
Kenyon
crazy.
Green, one to us, which Kenyon
Kenyon
Green
Green is
was
nobody.
terrible.
He's just
So,
nobody.
yes, that was just a trade to get rid of
He's just a
somebody.
guy.
Yes. Laramie Tunsil, though, has been pretty good
Yeah, why would you trade
for
that
the
guy?
Commanders so far, outside of injury.
If I was the Commanders, I'd take that guy in a second.
Yeah, yes, especially because the Commanders had left tackle issues in general. I mean,
Tunsil's no longer the best tackle in the league, but he's pretty fucking
Oh,
good.
no. Yeah, he's not close to best tackle, but he is very good. And so, yeah, give me the Seattle Seahawks. The Seattle Seahawks are 4-2. They are favored they're a -3.5 favorite. The over is 41.5. Give me the over because I think Seattle will. Actually, no, never mind. Give me the under because the Texans do have a really good defense, and I think Seattle's defense is really good too. So give me the under, but give me Seattle easily.
I'd take Seattle because I have no faith in the Texans.
Give me the Seattle defense with Mike McDonald, not the what do you call it? Miami coach. Mike McDonald.
Mike McDaniel.
So Mike,
Ronald McDonald.
Yeah, Ronald McDonald is the Miami coach, but Mike McDonald is the Seattle coach. Give me the Seattle defense to have 2+ turnovers, 3 turnovers, two or three, I'll say.
Ooh, teamwork, maybe.
Teamwork makes the dream work. 2 to 3
Your turn.
turnovers for Seattle.
Wow.
Oh, you're picking the Texans.
No, I'm picking
No, you
Seattle.
picked Seattle.
2 to 3 turnovers for Seattle.
For Seattle.
Seattle's
They're gonna
defense.
turn the
They're
ball
gonna
over.
get-
Yeah. They're going to turn the ball over. They're going to take the ball back from the Texans offense 2 to 3 times
Well, yeah,
because I think
they kind of suck.
the Texans offense is terrible. So the pass rush for Seattle is going to disrupt, and I think they'll get a lot of bobbled balls and whatever. So
Yeah, I mean, nothing that hasn't already been said. Seattle's offense is steady enough to win at home against Houston's barely cobbled together
Question.
team.
Is John Mechie not good? Because where the fuck is he?
Well, I'll tell you where he is. He's on the Philadelphia Eagles,
I
and
know.
that's the last game that we
I
need
know.
to talk
It's the
last
about.
game that we're about to cover,
But is he not good?
and that's the last game we're
Because
about to cover right
What
now.
the fuck? We traded for him and he's done nothing. Why and why?
We also traded for Tank Bigsby
And
and
he's done
Jacorian Bennett, and
They've all done nothing. Howie has had the wow.
Howie.
sometimes
has
Howie
had-
gets-
He's smelling his own farts too much.
Yeah, would
And
you
he's like-
say horse in front of the cart type of situation? Cart in front of the horse, that type of thing?
He's more worried about
I think sometimes he gets
Next
a
year.
little but I think he gets a little too cute with it sometimes. I don't know.
Yeah, last year he just did like, oh, best player. Here we go. This year he's like, let's trade 17,000 draft picks for like John Mechie. We don't need him. Tank Bigsby. We don't need him.
I think overall the John Mechie trade was fine. Like I think we
Sure,
ended up
but what the fuck is
trading-
he doing? Nothing.
being a wide receiver 4, ready to run whenever.
He's done
whatever it
nothing.
is. Yeah, but
Our
none of-
wide receiver 1, 2, and 3 can't do anything.
well, then that's more of the issue than John Mechie. It's not really, you know what I mean?
Okay,
Like,
so I'm not really.
There's
shitting-
a lot of other
I'm
issues.
not
to
really
dig
shitting
into
on John
that,
Mechie.
yeah.
okay.
I'm just saying, why the fuck did we get him? We're not.
I don't know. I think he's a good, it's more of like a depth piece. Like I didn't expect him to
Depth
come out
piece.
and, well, maybe we'll see. But I don't think, I never expected him to come out and have like crazy
No,
game.
neither did I.
whatever.
But
But-
what the fuck are we doing?
I don't know.
As
But
a team in general.
speaking of Josh,
I'm-
this coming week,
sorry,
we are
moving on.
playing the Vikings and we are going to Minnesota. What the fuck are we doing? So what do you think we're going to do this week against the Vikings?
Who's quarterback
Carson Wentz,
right now?
from what I see.
Is it going to be Carson Wentz the whole time?
As far as we know, yeah.
All right.
That's
Well,
what it looks like. On
Because
ESPN.
they don't believe in JJ McCarthy.
It seems like they don't because he went to a
They give
shitty
him
school.
a quick as shit.
He went to a shit school, so it makes sense.
That's
but,
true.
Yeah.
Anyway, give me the Eagles because I'm a homer. But if they lose this game, it's going to be a problem. They could lose this game because our starting corners are going to be Dory Ass and
So yeah,
what's the other guy?
So I'll look at.
Give me Ringo.
So here we go. So Lane Johnson, Jesus Christ, not Lane Johnson. Landon Dickerson is questionable with an ankle
He's gonna be
injury.
out. We're going to hang
Yes.
out Brett Huff all day. That's cool.
Q is questionable with a hamstring.
He's going to be out.
Calcaterra is questionable with an
Who cares?
oblique.
Fuck that guy.
Um,
Sorry, you're actually pretty good, but fuck you.
at the Vikings
That's
level,
Curtis's breakout candidate.
that was my breakout candidate.
It was.
Yikes. But I can't believe you remember that so quickly.
So,
But Vikings have Andrew Van Ginkel. AVG is questionable with a neck injury. That's the only one that really matters outside of
Yeah.
McCarthy's questionable, and then there's like a bunch of random players. So.
the only reason the Eagles are going to win is I have no faith in Carson Wentz to do anything. Probably.
Ouch. But also good birds.
The only thing that worries me is that Adoree Ass and Haley Ringer are going to be our starting corners. That's going to be awesome.
What do you think?
Nothing can go wrong.
I mean, they're only covering Justin Jefferson and Jordan Addison.
Addison.
So
So
now you have to wait
No
for
big deal.
Carson Wentz to get the ball to them.
that's
But
the
we have no
problem.
pass
Exactly.
rush.
You have to. Well,
So
is Jalen Carter back in this game?
that's
He was not
good.
listed as anything on
So,
the injury report. So yeah.
Here's the thing I heard on another podcast. I don't know if I should give them credit or not.
All right,
Probably
give him
not.
credit.
No, give him credit.
Give him credit.
Do it.
So this pretty big podcast in the area, Jacob Sports, They're a Philadelphia sports-based podcast.
There we go.
And they're like, Kobe Dean's back. So why don't we use Zach Bond as an edge rusher? He's done it before. And I'm like, all right.
So I'll say I would prefer to use Jihad Campbell as an edge rusher. I feel like Jihad Campbell is such a rangy
According to
athlete.
Vic Fangio, he's not ready for that.
That's fair.
That's fine.
But
I feel like
But
Zach
I kind of
Bond-
want to throw him in the fire and be like,
I think Zach
Jihad.
Bond has
I think
just
Zach Bond's too cerebral.
Yeah.
yes. I think
And,
he's
like,
too smart
knows
to
too
be an
much.
edge rusher. Yes. Yeah. I think
this
he's
is
the
just
captain.
what I heard
He's
from
a
the idiots on the other podcast.
Well, not idiots. Shout out to you guys. But
I love you guys.
Yo.
Yeah.
Guys,
he
Guys.
listens to you. Well, he listens to you guys. So
they have 54,000 followers. They don't care about us.
they might. But
One day
anyway,
you will.
Yeah.
But shout out.
Shout out to you guys. I will say I like your take because I think Zach Bond is or Braun is some of the people that we
He
know.
was originally an edge rusher.
Yes, he was. But I think my take would be slide Jihad. And I know Vic said not ready, but he's such a rangy athlete. He's ready for anything.
So Vic says anybody's not ready. And he
Yeah,
just does it anyway.
Vic's a grumpy old man, and I love him for that. But
He's
can
like my
also
grandfather.
Yeah, exactly. Yes, it's I love him for certain things, but also slide Jihad to pass rusher. Use Zach Bond as Zach. You cannot move Zach Bond out of the defensive backfield. He is our quarterback on defense. I just don't.
I agree.
I don't
But
think
then
that
Cody's back. He was good at that.
he was, but I think he and Zach Bond next to each other. If you wanted to slide Jihad to be our edge rusher,
No, I agree with you.
and then
I
you
would.
have another quarterback of the defense on your edge rush position who can tell you, hey, I see this from here. I don't know. I really like
And then
that.
you can just tell Jihad, just go be a dickhead.
Hey, just be explosive.
Yeah.
It's in the name.
Go
But,
be a dickhead.
It's in the first name. But go Birds, El Akbar. But
Ooh, boy.
moving on to moving on. That just means God is great, which is true. Moving, I guess, on to
Did we pick? Everybody picked the Eagles,
This
right?
is all birds, right?
yeah, we all picked the
Go
Eagles.
Birds.
Yeah, we all picked the Eagles.
Go
I think.
Birds.
Yeah.
Go Birds.
Go fucking Birds.
Foles.
Yeah.
Foles.
Yeah.
Foles.
That
Idiots.
He should be our honorary captain.
He should be for this game just to troll.
It's in
Minnesota.
It is, but just let him show up just to do that, just to bang the drum or whatever.
With his big dick.
Mom.
According to Fletcher Cox,
Whatever it takes.
it was the biggest dick in the line.
Well, so
Cut that too.
who knows? That's up to you.
All right.
For next week, I'll at least go. Obviously, as I said, the University of Pittsburgh plays Syracuse in football. That'll be a not a huge game for us, but on bigger on my battlefronts, the Sixers will be having their home opener against not their home opener, but they will be traveling to TD Garden
Season
in
opener.
Boston. Season opener.
Yeah.
And then, as I said before, they will have their home opener on Saturday against Charlotte. So let's go Sixers.
I'll root for the Sixers. I don't
10-9,
expect much
8.
from them, but let's go.
10-9, 8, 76ers. I'm going to watch these games, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, Sixers. But I will be watching these games as much as, we're going to rebuild, but I watched when we broke the losing record. So I'm going to continue watching no matter what happens. So, yeah. Go Sixers, go Birds.
Go Flyers. Fuck
John,
the Phillies.
any future news before we wrap up?
Not really. Penn State hockey plays Long Island this week, so
That's a win.
they should definitely
Sounds
win
like
that
it.
Hope
series.
so.
Sounds like a
Hope
win.
so. Fuck New York. Shout out Pennsylvania.
Flyers got the Jets tomorrow,
Winnipeg.
which may be after this podcast post, but that's a good team. So if we look good against them, I'll be excited.
Okay.
So we'll see. But
We shall see. We're in a very interesting
It's,
point in Philadelphia sports right
yeah, slow time of the season.
Yep.
I don't know anything about the Sixers, but go Allen Iverson.
now. Go Sixers. Go Chris Pronger.
Go Sixers. Go
Chris
Flyers.
Pronger, nice.
And then
Iverson.
Go Birds.
Go
Go
Birds. always.
Always.
Thanks for watching this far.
Yeah, thank you guys.
Somebody's gonna watch this, and
Love you
whoever
guys.
are, thank you.
If it's Dan Kirkpatrick, love you.
And feel free to Venmo at JM Signor on Venmo.
Also, anyone else that watched this far, love you too.
Later, dickheads. That's like the Philly thing to say. And we're ended.
So.